There we go. Now I'm on the show. Hey, what up, everybody? Sorry I'm late. I had a very hectic day. I can't believe how quickly the hour snuck up on me. I mean, it did sneak up on me. I was watching the clock the whole time going, shit, how the fuck am I still busy? But I got a lot of shit done today. Like, when you get shit done and you're feeling like, damn, I can keep going. I'm on fire. Like, I got that done. I got that done. I've got this over here. That's ready to go. Camera's out of focus. There we go. And we're back. Yeah. So, I am so very sorry for my tardiness. Allow me to go catch up on the chat and look at who I've disappointed. The chat is up. First in the house was George Lucas, who I acknowledged. I seen them eyeballs. I say, "What's up, George Lucas?" That was before the hour. Was when I realized I'm not going to be here on time, and you're on the wrong screen. That's better. So yeah, I changed the time to 11:10. Miscalculated. Looks like I'm lagging a little bit. It's weird. Anything open that's gonna slow my shit? I guess I could close that. All right, cool. No, I'm good, baby. Greetings and salutations, one-man show. I hope the most pleasant of evenings. Bleh. I hope the most pleasant of evenings is upon you, my friend. Adorable the horrible. Gonna extend some early apologies for the incoming net disruptions. The High Elder Grand Council of Internet Shitheads has thus decreed. They fucketh around, about to find out. Tito's and OJ's 38.9% THC got me talking crazy. I'll shut up now. Yo, speaking of which, hold on, let me show y'all one of the things I got done today in my errands. I forgot to go to the 99-cent store to buy some basic shit, but my old bong is getting a little long in the teeth, and they needed something new. So since I'm not showing any stuff here, look at this thing. I already put my One Piece sticker on it. So this here is an official straw hat in my life. It is a part of my crew. But yeah, it's got a little perk. What's it called? Beaker bottom. It's red. It's blue, red, and gold. I love the colors. This shit looks fire. Hoffcast. What's up, Hoff? How you doing, man? What's up, all you late night delighters? Bamboo Soldier. Is that? Yeah, it's a couple beers. Cheers, man. Speaking of cheers, I'm gonna be seeing tomorrow. We're gonna be hanging out here. I'm gonna be hanging out with Elijah. Elijah, who I don't know if y'all follow Elijah, but he's out here in Vegas for vacation, I guess. And we're gonna be hanging out tomorrow here at my place, drinking, smoking, playing video games. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably pick him up. Actually, I need to check Twitter because his phone fell in a river, I guess, and he's got it in rice, but he's kind of fucked right now. Yeah, he's just on his laptop, so that's why we're talking. But he's got his phone in a bag of rice. That's a bummer, though. That sucks, man. That really sucks on vacation. That shit happens. Just waiting, the usual. was gonna stream tonight, then realized nobody's listened to schizo shit. Didn't realize nobody's listened to schizo shit. What are you saying? Are you saying you're schizo right now? You're a little. Did you get a little too high? Did you have too much of the devil's lettuce? More than your body can handle? I did way too many dishes for one man to do. Way too many dishes? You be doing dishes, Doug? What are you, dishwasher? How is it too much for one man? You got it done? I guess it's not. Thoroughly cleaned and rearranged my apartment this afternoon. Tito's and OJ was called for. Earned it. Nice. Good shit, man. Yeah, I gave my place a little pickup since Elijah's coming tomorrow. Put in work today. Nice, man. Good shit. Earn your place as a man or get tossed in the dustbin of history. True story. Love the intro. Makes me want to chat up my Latina neighbor who was signaling hard the other day. Do it, man. Hell yeah. Play that song. And then just like play that shit in your front yard while you're raking leaves. Oh, hey. Hey, baby. How you doing? She's like, oh my God. You know, Latin women love it when they see a man doing yard work. That's why so many Mexican men, they do yard work because we find it insatiable. And you're like, oh yeah, I knew that, baby. Why don't you come over here and help me with these leaves? It's in the air, Kai. Inspiration and motivation. We got work to do. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I love it. Hold on, I need some water. I forgot to bring a cup over. I finally did dishes. I let them stack up. It was a mistake, but I did them. I just got to bring a cup over. Why does it feel like it's a little bit slanted, actually? I need to cut in one side and not the other. Yeah, it is a little bit off. Whoop. Oh, no, it's not. It's just, let me see. Oh, okay. It's just the hair doing this shit. Okay. Fucking hair. I didn't comb it, so it looks all whack. All right. Anyway, sorry for fucking checking my mohawk in the middle of this shit. I don't feel tardy. We're used to you not being here on time. Fedorable, horrible. Cheers, broski. Kai, we still on for Thursday night stream? Yeah, we are, buddy. I got it on my calendar right here. A light who's going to see it tomorrow on my calendar. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Demons live filth. Keep your shit in order. Clean your room. Yeah, so I'm wondering, is that a thing? Is that like an esoteric thing? Like demons actually like filth and like not Slav. What's the word? Slovenly, like, you know what I mean? Like sloppy living and like dirt and grime and nastiness. Like, do they like? Is that attract those lower vibration entities? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Adorable. Yeah, my shit's looking real neat. It's looking real neat. At the other place I was at, there's always like some like yeah, there was always something kind of messy or sloppy. Like, I always keep my shit in order. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Stevens in both. I put my phone in lice. Elroy shredding. I forgot to say hi. I said I read your chat. I didn't say hi. What's up, Elroy? My boy Elroy. Had another weekend with sad Catherine. Not a pleasant experience. Oh no, more sad Catherine. Why? What happened to happy Catherine? Why is Catherine sad again? A little bit off on the left from tip. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm realizing it's just the way it like, because I did line up. The thing is, I did new lines, so I brought it out a little bit, and then I lined it up straight because I used to have it tapered to a point, and now I lined it up straight so I can redo the whole thing. I'm kind of doing it again from bottom to top, so I cut it really short a couple weeks ago, and then I've kept it short. I've been combing it in one direction to make it easier to trim the sides because it's just me with the hand mirror. So I gotta be able to, I can't be pulling hair to the side to like make sure I get it right. You know what I mean? So what's it called? I'm stoked. Fuck yeah, man. We're gonna have fun. Yo, let me know what time that's at, because I don't actually know what time to expect to be ready and shit. Demons actually love filth. It does attract them. When you're low and vulnerable, you get slovenly. That makes sense. That's funny. The place where I was at when I was living in Garden Grove, I got pretty sloppy. Like, it wasn't that I got like sloppy. I tried to be neat as I could. That tiny little room, shit kept getting lost. Things would just stack up and like trash. I took out so much trash when I moved. It's like, damn, I didn't realize I had this much trash in this tiny little room. No wonder I can never find shit. Like if I'd have just gone through and cleaned up and just like done a pass on shit, I would have had more space. I would have been able to find my projects easier, etc. Even though I was in a little room, I still could have been more efficient if I'd have been cleaner and neater. But because I was at a low point, I wasn't. Once I moved, I was able to get rid of a lot of that. Once I was setting up my new place, I got rid of more stuff, more trash. And then once I'm here, I actually had to get more stuff. But because, when you live with roommates, it's like if you and 4 roommates or you and 3 roommates live in a place, you bring stuff, this person brings stuff, this person brings stuff, this person brings stuff together, you have everything you need. But when you move out on your own, ain't no one else but your shit. So yeah, I feel you. That's true. Yeah, I got sloppy when I was at a low point. I feel like that's one of the things that I'm not really attracted to, people who are like really sloppy on shit, really sloppy about their stuff. I'm like, I'm not about like this person. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily the person like that they're shitty or whatever, but like I'm not gonna trust them with too much stuff. You know what I mean? There's limits to what they can do. That's good though. No sweat. Thanks, man. I'll DM you, bro. Sounds good, man. Catherine's ability to generate little Catherine's has been compromised. This has turned her into sad Catherine. Oh no. Ah, that sucks, man. That's really sad. I'm so sorry for Catherine. There are bright sides to that, but still. I'm sorry about that, man. You can send me an email, if you want to chat and whatever. But send, my love, our love to Catherine, please. That's a bummer. What's she going through there? But let me start pulling stuff up. Hold on, let me see. I got this thing over here. There it is. Yo, so we starting off. We're picking up from a few weeks last week. Just last week. I don't remember if it was Wednesday or Friday that we read an article about a 25-year-old pixel game that am I a little light on the left? Or is that the actual light? Son of a bitch. That's gonna bug me now. All right, so we're gonna watch this game's audio. Their anthem. 25 years, no music, no audio in this game. Now they've got audio. So this guy says stuff in some foreign language and then plays the music for us. So we're gonna let him do his thing. I'm actually gonna go off screen and we're gonna enjoy this together.
TIBIA. Wow. Tibians. Cheer for the anthem of TIBIA.
Did you guys see me pluck the cookie? I think that's pretty great because it got all epic, but it still had that like pixel feel to it. Some of those pixel sound effects, you know. It's all energy, frequency, and vibration anyway. True, true. Everything is. Everything. Now, as Jenny and I were talking about that the other day, actually. Talking about how you can hypnotize people into believing that something or someone is invisible. And that person will actually not see them. They will not see the thing. And they'll see right through it. And they can actually read text that's on the other side of the person or of the thing, of the object, as if it's not there. They can read text. Like this was an experiment that was done. And so like at that point, can you hypnotize yourself essentially into being able to walk through walls? You know what I mean? If it's all vibration, shouldn't we be able to vibrate through stuff? Is it all in your mind? We going back to the ether soon enough. You mean AETHER? Because what you spelled out is for putting motherfuckers to sleep. Don't take it too seriously. Just try to be good. Night, everybody. All right, Fedorable. Have a good one, man. Hit that like button. That's what's up. Man, it's such a bummer that you left before you heard what I said. I like turtles. I don't have that clip. Don't know why, but the music is making me yawn. Delightful. Hey, Erica Gardens. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, what's it called? I think it was a little bit long. There was definitely a part where I felt a lull, you know? But you got to know what to cut. Still, it was good enough. It changed up before I was like, okay, like anytime now. But yeah. That was scary, wasn't it, kids? That music made me want to get off my throne and fight. Pass along your regards. She tells me she's having trouble sleeping. I used to read random history, like articles and stuff, or not articles, but like random history information, like on Wikipedia or whatever. Maybe she could pull up her phone if she's trying to sleep. Pull up her phone, put it on dark mode, and then go to Wikipedia and just look up something from history and like just read about it and be like, oh, no shit. Really? That happened? You know? I ended up actually learning stuff about the Middle Ages and some other stuff that I was like, just I'd kind of just understood things differently, migrational patterns and all this other stuff that I just hadn't taken into account as influencing history, or as for how it could influence history, different values, different histories, and theologies and stuff coming in. But yeah, I'm happy you found it that inspiring, Hofcast. The devil will put you to sleep if you read the Bible. Well, like, I mean, I guess if you're like under the influence of like a demon or or a jinn or whatever, sure, okay. But like he's not just going around like, hey, you reading the Bible? Why aren't you reading pornography? Sleep, motherfucker. Hey, you too? Sleep. 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 I'm gonna sleep all you motherfuckers. I'm gonna sleep all you motherfuckers. Excuse me, Mr. Satan. Um, you've got a torture scheduled for 4 o'clock. We gotta get going pretty soon if you want to make your appointment. But all these assholes are reading the Bible. What am I supposed to do? Just let them? I mean, if you want to make your appointment, you're gonna have to let some of them read it. So I don't know what to tell you. I didn't invent time. Fine. And then he has to go fuck off and torture, a little mustache guy or something. I don't know. Meanwhile, people are out here reading the Bible like, hey, I got through a few paragraphs. Ooh, the devil had to make a torture appointment, did he? Ha, 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 ha. Time to soak in all this Jesus. But Erica Gardens, to your point though, one of the channels that the chat here recommended to me one time was this guy who does research with schizophrenics, and he says that the voices are real. He's like, no, we've been treating schizophrenics like the voices aren't real. The voices that they're hearing are real, and they're not coming from them. They are not imagining voices. They are hearing voices. And he points to stuff like how these voices will tell them things that they don't know, or the voices will tell them things that they can't know. One guy, a voice told him, hey, go buy a couple like fucking sacks. I don't remember, burlap sacks. Yeah, that was it. So he's like, okay. So he bought some burlap sacks and drive it to Oregon. He went to Oregon. Go over here. He went over there. Get all this weed. He got all the weed. Now go sell it. He went and sold it. Oh, well, where do I sell it? We'll tell you where. He went and met someone he'd never met before, never knew them, was like, hey, I sold the weed. Like everything just went, and then they wanted to go fishing. He just wanted to go fishing. That was those spirits. He's like, then that's it. That's all they wanted. That was it. Other people, though, when they have like schizophrenics who have like a voice that's constantly there, that stays with them, that influences them to make shitty choices, to do bad things, etc. Those ones, they actually do prevent you from reading the Bible. They prevent you from hearing scripture. If like a schizophrenic is sitting in a church, and if a schizophrenic, he did experiments. He'll say, read this paragraph or this page from this horror mystery novel or this whatever. Okay, they read the whole page. Okay, what did you read? This happened, and that happened, and that happened, and that happened. It's pretty good. Okay, Now read this page from the Bible. They'll read the whole page. Okay. All right. What did you read? I don't know, man. I don't know. Did I read it? I don't know what I read. That's and it's consistent. They with church, if they go into a church, the voice will be like, don't go to church. You don't want to go there. No, fuck that. Then they go in, and then when they're in the church, the voices are like, la 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 la. Shut up. Don't listen. Don't listen. This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot. Why are you in here listening to this idiot? And they'll just harass you the whole time. They won't let you actually listen to gospel. So like you're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of took it to like an illogical, exaggerated conclusion. But this kind of thing does happen. Captain Finity, what up, Captain Finity? Popcorn. Oh, hey, I know who that is. How you doing? What do you think, Erica, about the schizophrenics and all that stuff? Mr. Carlson's lab put me to sleep every time. Who is Mr. Carlson's lab? I could lend her a copy of Space Crime Domino. Are you saying that'll put her to sleep? Kai's non-obligatory book plug. Get your copy of Space Crime Domino passed along to a sad friend in need. See the link in this video description and order it today. Thank you, One Man Show. That's freaking awesome. So what's it called? You know what's funny? I do actually have some of the book does touch on having kids and not having kids. So you know what? Maybe it's not a bad idea. What do your voices tell you? Try it though. If you have, yeah, but the thing is, they can read it themselves too. It's not just listening. If they try to read, like from the Bible, they can't. It's like there's something. It's like there's a cloud in their minds. Try it though. If you have insomnia and you're laying in bed, pick up a Bible and read. Erica, have you tried doing that with any book at all? Like I was saying with the Wikipedia, like I would just pull out my phone and start reading because eventually I'm drifting off and I would just put my phone down and like I'm asleep. So you could probably do that with any book. Because what it does is it quiets your mind of everything else in the world. Everything else goes away and your mind becomes completely focused on this one thing. You're tired. So this one thing, gradually your energy winds down and you start to fall asleep. Same test can work for lucid dreaming with shared consciousness. Same test. What test? What did I say something? Same test. Oh, the thing with the reading 2 books? Same test can work for lucid dreaming with shared consciousness. I don't follow. What do you mean? Or tripping balls. That's fun. If the voices tell you something you didn't know in a language you don't speak. Yeah, right? Like if they're saying shit, or if they're translating for you, you know, you're like, I don't speak Japanese. It's okay, I got you. He says it's $4.99. Oh, okay. Which one is? It's the middle one, in the purple dollar. Oh, the purple. This is yeah, that's it. Cool. Thanks, voice. Meanwhile, the Japanese guy is looking at you like, oh. Do you guys have Hulu? Check out The Devil You Know. There were some crazy stories in there. The Devil You Know. Why does it sound familiar? I got the Hulu. Let me look at a picture of it. I got it. Get out of my face, Hulu. All right, get back in my face. The Devil You Know. 2022 stars. The Devil You Know. There's like a show, and there's a movie. In this true crime docuseries, journalist Chad Nance races to learn the truth when human remains are found in the North Carolina home of self-proclaimed Satanist Pazuzu Algarad. What a crazy name, Pazuzu. That sounds like a Disney like pet animal, like Iago. You know, Pazuzu. Hey, Pazuzu! I'm gonna go see what's in the cave. Oh, no, don't go in the cave. Oh, why am I always following him into scary situations? And then the cute little animal just goes bouncing off into the cave after him. Wait for me! Hurry up, Pazuzu! So Satanists in the suburbs. Okay. Yeah, so this is about a Satanist with dead bodies. Ain't that some shit? Thank you, Erica Gardens. I don't know if I'll watch that. But hey, you never know. You might learn some stuff. Because they operate, essentially, they're people who do that kind of stuff are operating on the same mechanisms at work in the universe. But the way they do it and their intention is fucked up. That's why it's witchcraft or dark magic, etc. Why does it say September 30th? Did I not? Whoop. Hold on. I forgot to change the date. Son of a bitch. There we go. Now it's the right day. Oversight. I hope you all liked that Tibia song. Or, I mean, I guess I know how some of you felt. Let me make sure these are all video games. Yes. Yes. Okay. Sounds good. All right, cool. Good to go. Yeah, we're getting started with the video game, son. Video games will make a man out of you. Do you guys have Hulu? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Erica. I don't allow that book in my home. I am used to my insomnia. You don't allow that book in your home. But what if a demon shows up and they're like, that book. You know? I don't know how they react to that stuff. Because I guess, Christians get fucked with too, right? True. Yeah. Better a page than a screen. You know what? Speaking of pages and screens, fuck. All weekend I've been rebuilding the stories section of my website. So I'm sorry that Bunker Buddies, I just put up Bunker Buddies and it's not available. Nothing is available right now because it's broken. So I'm trying to rebuild it. It's being a fuck. So I'm going to get it up and I'm going to get it fixed as soon as possible. I'm very sorry for the interruption, delay, etc. But I will have it up as soon as possible. No, the sax. No, the sex. The sex. The voice tell you the language you don't speak. The sex? I don't follow. What about sex? Prayer. I'm reading CNC programming. Oh, nice. I get voices in my head all the time. I'm listening to the ones dropping new profitable information on me. Yeah, it's about the ones you listen to. It's about their intention and where they're coming from. If you're like, I don't think you're a nice one. I'm not going to listen to you. Go away. Leave me alone. Nice. Good stuff, man. That was the professor's pit on Futurama, Pazuzu. Hey, see? Cute animal name. I knew it. All right. Fuck yeah. I knew I thought I'd heard it before somewhere. Pazuzu. Ah, that's freaking great, man. Thanks, Elroy. Thank you for picking that one up. Pazuzu was the demon they used in the Exorcist movies. It's a demon. That was the name of the demon in the Exorcist movies? Damn. Pet was the word. He's a schizo-affective lad who's possessed, and that's the name of the demon. Who is? Pazuzu. Oh, Pazuzu is the demon possessing the person in the documentary? Okay, I might watch this documentary now. That seems interesting. I got told something impossible 20 years ago that was revealed by the last pope to be true in 2012. No shit. What was it? Told something impossible. What was it? If it's been revealed to be true, you don't need to hold it back. But now everyone knows. I can't prove I ain't lying. I believe you, Captain Infinity. The thing is, people who have experienced something want to hear it. I just asked you 3 times. Yeah, dog, am I speaking French? Yeah, I want to hear it. But the people who have not experienced anything that contradicts the established scientific structure of our world are more likely not to believe people when they say stuff like that. When they say they've experienced something, people who have experienced something that informs them that the world is greater than we perceive it to be, and then our science currently can explain, those people understand when you say things like that. They go, oh yeah, I've seen something like that. I've seen something that was going to happen in the future that happened that I can't tell people that. Specifically an incident. December 25th, 000 is not the true birthday of Jesus Christ. Christmas is a pagan winter festival. Oh yeah. People have known that. That's been a thing. Like yeah, I didn't know he confirmed that in 2012, but yeah, that's been known. Because in that time of year, in that part of the world, that it wouldn't have, the description in the book does not match reality. So something's amiss there. Or does not match what we're told for the holiday. That's what I should say. Yep, Yeshua was born in the summer. But the thing is, yeah, Yeshua was born in the summer, but his story, the rise, he was died 3 days later, he rose again, etc. That's classically been in a lot of mythologies. It's been a recurring theme for the winter solstice, and so that's why they were like, let's just like line these two up to get all the pagans to be like, oh, okay, I can get with this Jesus guy. The 3 days is okay. All right, well, we're already doing this stuff. You know what I mean? Rumble in the Humboldt. How you doing, Rumble? Saturnalia was an orgy in the streets. Saturnalia? What is that? And why wasn't I invited? I thought there was going to be orgies after the pandemic is over. The pandemic is over. Where are the orgies? I'm waiting. 20 years ago, every mofo was calling me a blasphemer. Now everyone says, shut the fuck up. Everyone knows. Yeah, see, that's the thing. The people who said that 20 years ago, you're supposed to tell them, like, hey, fuckface. Hey. Yeah, fuck you. Don't even say anything. Like, hey, I'm right. Just look at them. Like, yeah. Yeah, dude. That's the thing. People never want to hear that shit. I will tell people what's going to happen. They're like, oh, this is da. So this is what I'm like, you probably shouldn't do that. This is how that works. This is how this works. You're just going to do this. This is going to happen. Yada, yada. I'll break it all down. And this is perception. This isn't even me like meditating and seeing something or having a dream. Like, oh no, bro, don't do that. I had a dream where this thing fell on you. No, like it's just me going, it's not good. That's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. And it's going to happen. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You should do this or else that thing I said is going to happen. Not doing it. Okay. And then it happens. And then I'm like, I fucking told you. I told your ass to watch out for that. And they're like, you know what? You always have to. I don't have to be right. I was trying to protect you. I was trying to help you out, and you were being a dick. So yeah, I hear you, man. People are cunts. People are cunts, little bitches who don't want to own up to their shit. They don't want to own up. They don't want to acknowledge that other people know things that they don't know. Oh my God. Worst thing ever. I got to get to bed. All right, Hoff, you have a good one, man. Different time zones here, but I'll get you, bro. Everyone in peace. All right. Cheers, man. Now everyone tells me it doesn't matter. See, it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. So if someone says it doesn't matter, ask them. So when I was saying this before 2012, I was being called a blasphemer and people were like massive dicks about it. It seemed to matter back then. Why doesn't it matter now all of a sudden? And see what they say, because I'm not making assumptions about what they say, but I'm curious about what they say at that point. Because if it wasn't a big deal, you would have been saying that before and people would have been like, whatever, dude, who gives a shit? You know? But no, they're like, dude, don't fucking say that. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Oh, so is it important or not? You know? And then essentially anyone that says it doesn't matter, they're hypocrites. They're probably those people that were calling people blasphemers before and now don't want to own up to it. So they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Because they don't want it to matter because it did matter when they were being dickheads. Now that they can't be dickheads about it, it doesn't matter anymore. Because then they have to take responsibility for their behavior. Southern Crux, what up, Andrew Aterno? Buenas noches, Andrew Aterno. Unless you are in another time zone, across the planet, in another country, buenas noches, buenos días, buenas tardes. Gitsy. BS. If it doesn't matter, why a 2,000-year lie? Right? Yeah, also that. Then if it didn't matter, why would they lie about it for 2,000 years? And in 2012, the Pope had to come out and had to come clean about it. Why were they lying about anything? People don't lie about things for no reason. People don't lie about things if, like, you know, if you go, hey, why didn't you tell me about this? Oh, because I knew you'd overreact and ruin the whole thing. Oh, yeah, I would have. Okay, good call. Good call. Or, hey, why didn't you tell me about this? Because you would have told everyone and it wouldn't have been a surprise anymore. Ah, good point. All right. Hey, why did you lie to me about that and not tell me this is actually what's happening? Because I was trying to help these people over here and I knew that it would cause a conflict over there, but there's no reason for them to be, and then just explain all the logistics. And so if you don't know, you're not going to mention anything by accident, which you do all the time. Oh, okay. All right. There's always a reason for the lie. Hey, why did you lie to me about that? Oh, because I knew that you wouldn't sign the contract if I told you the truth. Now it's a contract, bro. Nothing you can do about it. Sorry. It is what it is. You feel me? Rumble in the humble. Kai, stop saying the P word. If you say it out loud too many times, it will summon the demon. Oh, okay. Thank you. I forgot about that. like saying names and stuff, like saying cameraman. Well, but cameraman isn't like the name of a person or of an entity or of a thing. Oops, I'm fucking with my sensitivity. Oh, I guess I unfucked with it at the same time. Constantine was a great marketing genius. Constantine was a great marketing genius. Constantine. Like the comic book. Was there a real Constantine in real life? Like, because at this point, my only reference to Constantine is John Constantine. You know what I mean? Constantine brought it all together. Hey, Kai. Hey, Laszlo Panaflex. Rumble in the Humble. For the record, I genuinely appreciate being corrected. Always call me out on my BS. Awesome. Is, I don't even remember what the fuck I said. Oh, I don't think I was correcting you on anything. I think I'm on your side of things. It's just like, people are douchebags, man. Yo, hold on, where is it? Kai, there it is. Yo, it's like Beetlejuice. You know? You can say it once or twice, but if you say it a bunch of times, you know, essentially the psychic realm is everywhere, is all encompassing. And abracadabra, the translation of that is through my words. I think it's through my words I create reality. What is it again? A word said by magicians. Okay, no. Typically in the form of gibberish. No. There's a meaning to it. It's through my words I create reality or something like that, is what abracadabra actually means. And so with your words, you do create things. If you say Yeshua, if you say Jesus, if you're like talking about Jesus and saying Jesus' name a lot, even though his name was Yeshua, like I like, by the way, someone here said Yeshua instead of Jesus, which, okay, Yeshua translates to Josh. Josh, bro. Jesus' name was Josh. I have a buddy named Josh. I give him so much shit. But Josh, yeah, so if you say, so Yeshua, Jesus, if you're saying that a lot, you can kind of bet that at some point Jesus is going to be poking around like, did you need something? You need some healing? Some protection from evil, maybe? I don't know. You keep saying my name, dog. Oh, you guys are talking about the Bible. Ugh. I guess I'll hang out, see what you guys say. Oh, this guy doesn't believe I was real. Sad Cat wants me to come over to her place. Not sure that's a good idea. Rules are rules, man. It's Monday. I'm sorry, but like that's how I feel about you. I do things, you know, because the reason that you established that is so you wouldn't feel burnt out. I guess if she wasn't happy, Catherine, and all full of energy, then maybe you're not burnt out. But up to you, man. Woo-hoo. Some people like to cause conflict about irrelevant details. Yeah, especially when people are wrong. When people are wrong about something and they're seeing the argument go in the direction of that they're wrong, they'll just pick on little details. Yeah, but you said and you know, and they'll just pick on like a little detail to try and derail the conversation and go away from the let's ignore the fact that I did that on purpose. Let's move over in this direction, you know? They do that shit. People are cowardly little bitches. If the details are irrelevant, don't lie about them. True Christians know the birthday is completely irrelevant. Yeah. They lie. I mean, they only needed to lie about that for a little bit. They only needed to lie about that long enough to get all the pagans into the fold. And then once that's all sorted, it doesn't hurt. Just come out and be honest, right? Technically, they didn't need to lie in the first place, but they chose to. Almost everyone knows you need to know what day it is. How can you pay the rent? Yes, Constantinople. The new Rome finally fell in 1453. Constantinople, the new Rome. Is that what they called it? Constantinople was for a very long time its own bastion. It had a very it had a history because of its geographical placement and all the things. It's a hell of a city. It was a hell of a city. But yeah, it fell in 1453. What's funny about that is right around that time, there's a lot of funny business. A lot of funny business happening on the high levels. Emperor of the Roman Empire, Constantine, first Christian emperor, made Christianity. Constantine, that's why I recognize the name from outside of. I know it's not just fictional. First Christian emperor made Christianity popular by taking over the pagan holidays. Yes, marketing genius. That's what you're talking about. Constantine is the one that did that. Yeah, dude, marketing powerhouse. Oh, it is relevant. It's a pagan holiday cloaked in Christianity. Everything is a lie. It's disgusting. Cloaked in Christianity. Where do the layers of lies end? Nowhere. Were dinosaurs even real? Some people say that was faked. Yeah, Christians that have been lying about Christmas are the ones that say that the dinosaurs are fake, which means that they were probably real. They're like, no, Jesus was born in December and dinosaurs are a lie. Okay, well, you're definitely 0 for 1 on one of those two. The other one is probably the same. You haven't corrected me. I'm just saying I'm one of those people who put ego before truth. I think you mean truth before ego. But yes, I feel you, Captain Finity. I like that. Good shit, man. I'm the same way. Hey, it's my boy, Jedi Bill. How you doing, buddy? Dude, Jedi Bill, what's good, man? What's shaking over there? You just saying hi, or you got an update for me? How's life? What's up, man? Saying hello. There's not even a space between the hello and the at. There's power in the name of Jesus. Yeah, I think because Jesus, like, essentially, even though his name wasn't Jesus, it's like, you know, Yeshua, which is Josh, but then other people hear that Yeshua, Jesus, you know, is the closest thing that they can. It just gradually becomes Jesus, and then Jesus just becomes his name, and then it's written into the Bible and shit. Like, we're still talking about the same spirit, you know, the same entity, and so like, it's like me. People talking about me, they might call me Kai, they might call me any number of my online names, but they're talking about me. You know what I mean? When you're playing, they're like, oh, this fucking Mohawk dude, son of a bitch. Fucking Mohawks from Space is my name in Fortnite. So Mohawks from Space eliminated person. They're like, fuck you, Mohawks from Space. They're talking to me. So yeah, Jesus, it doesn't matter if you're talking about Jesus, you're talking about Jesus. Oh yeah, people call me that. Yeah. Talking about me? My name's actually Yeshua, but I know you're talking about me. So yeah, what's happening? I'm all ears, baby. There is proof that Jesus Christ existed. Logs of his arrest in ancient Roman prison and even graffiti made by school children calling Jesus the donkey-faced prophet. They're still around today. No shit. I did not know that. I didn't know there were logs of his arrest in ancient Roman prison and graffiti made by school children. Donkey-faced prophet. Wow. That's crazy, dude. Fucking punk-ass kids. They know not what they did, but they're still punk-ass kids. Like the Jesus in South Park, he just shows up like a casual dude. Right? That's how I imagine Jesus. You know what's funny? That's how I imagine Jesus. And then like, hey, how's it going? I'm Jesus. But like then you see him. You see in like near-death experiences where people are like, so this fucking guy was there. And I was like, I don't know this guy. Who are you? He's like, you know who I am. And I was like, oh my God, you're Jesus. Like they're freaking out, but Jesus is super chill. Every time, every near-death experience where people meet Jesus, he's like, yeah, it's cool, man. So tell me about this accident you just had. You know, he's like always fucking chill, and there's always something indicating like the time period he's from, or like that he was craftsman is the wrong word. What's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Not a blacksmith, but for wood. Fuck, he did the thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Is anyone? Carpenter, thank you. Thank you, Rumble in the Humble. Yes, he was a carpenter. There's always something indicating like who he is. And so people like, it clicks for them at some point. Need some healing? Like the Jesus, oh yeah. That was from when I was doing the impressions. Once you have a good point to crush someone's argument, they suddenly tune you out. Yeah, right? They're like, oh, I don't even know. You're just saying nonsense. You're not even talking about the same thing anymore. Talking about exactly the same thing, piece of shit. I can't give her that degree of leverage. I can't have her lean on me for support every minute of every day. Yeah. There's also plenty of cases of alien abductions where people get the aliens to leave them alone by praying to Christ. Yeah, that's true. It seems people, alien abductions and Sasquatch situations and like ghosts or demons, succubus, you know, anytime people are having some kind of a supernatural thing happening to them and they go, oh shit, yo, Jesus, I've said some shit, but I'm in a corner here, man. I don't have a lot of earthly options. And they call it Jesus and they pray and they put their heart into it, they you know, with intention. And sure enough, it's like they're just a whoosh, the whole problem is swept away. Or whatever animal it was just like backs off and leaves and doesn't come back. Like shit like that, man. It's nuts. So yeah, if you're ever in a situation where you're like, I can't move, I see a big scary face in my closet, I'm gonna call to Jesus. He should be able to handle this. Byzantium, then Constantinople, now Istanbul. What happened in Istanbul? What are you talking about, Istanbul? You know, Constantinople was an old world city. So they had to take that one down at some point. If it survived, ooh, it would have caused problems for them in the modern day. I thought Jesus rode on a T-Rex. Jesus would ride whatever the hell he wants. Rumble in the Humble. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, look it up. Adds credence to the theory that what we think are aliens could actually be demons. Here's the thing. There could be good aliens and there could be bad aliens. Aliens could be just like people. And let's say if they are just like people, what if they can be possessed like people? What if they can make good choices and follow the light, or they can make bad choices and fall into the darkness? And then I guess darkness itself isn't bad, but you know what I mean, that bad darkness. And then then when they're in that low vibrational state, they can get possessed by a demon. They have schizophrenia. They have a fucking thing going. Yeah, fucking just drop this cow. Just go up like a mile and just drop this motherfucker. Like it's entirely possible. So there could be aliens fighting for the darkness. There could be aliens fighting for the light. I generally assume that they're just like us. They've made mistakes. There's good ones, there's bad ones, and they may come from the same species sometimes. So that's kind of how I see it. But generally, so here's what I gather from all of those experiences that I've heard. Rule of thumb is consent, and not just like in a PC principle, consent forms, but in reality, in the spiritual world, etc., like consent is very important. Do you consent to what you're doing? Like yes or no. That matters tremendously. And if you do not consent to something, so essentially that's why when people, it's the same in the physical world, when people go, hey, it's a contract, you agreed to this, that is legal consent. That is you going, yes, I am agreeing to this. So in real world, contracts are the same as consent in the spiritual world. So when you consent to giving or receiving something, you are consenting to that thing and the implications of it and any agreements therein. So if you do not consent to something that is happening to you from an entity that is far beyond your capacity to deal with, and you start, blowing the rape whistle, Jesus is going to show up and go, what's going on? No, we were just putting this guy back to bed. Or same with Sasquatch. I've heard those things from Sasquatch too, that people will call to Jesus and stuff, or that sometimes angels will show up to help people or to protect people. Like sometimes they'll say, and I called to Jesus and this and that, and then the thing ran off, and I swear to God, I saw a fucking angel standing to my right. It was just big fucking thing. They'll describe it in detail. And they're like, I saw an angel, and it like smiled at me, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it was gone. And so like things happen, man. We essentially if we all have, here's the thing I don't understand, because I'm still trying to wrap my mind around some of this stuff. With like, let's say angels, you're supposed to, so angels are here to protect us, right? So we have however many angels, different people have a different quantity of angels there to here in our lives to protect us from stuff, so that we can make it through to our life goals, but if we have guardian angels, how is it that some people experience these things that we're talking about? You know what I mean? Why is it? There was this one story, this guy who was saying that he would wake up with sleep paralysis, and he could feel that there was like an entity, that there was a creature at the foot of his bed draining his energy. And as soon as he could get his shoulders off of the bed, he could move again, and the creature would run out, and it would just run out of took off running out of the room. He could feel, he's like, he couldn't see it, but it bolted. And so why isn't that dude's angel whooping this thing's ass? You know what I mean? Why isn't it whooping its ass? This guy didn't consent to that, clearly. So why didn't this guy's guardian angel when this creature lurked in, was like, ooh, it got its little straw, its little demon straw to suck on this guy's energy. Why didn't his angel go, nah, motherfucker, Will Smith, right? Will Smith, bah! And then just like come down on his ass. Like, why didn't he pretend to be? Why didn't his angel go full Dave Chappelle backstage? You know, stomp motherfucker out. Where was he? Why didn't it? I mean, are they just here to protect us from accidents? I don't understand that. That's the thing that I'm like, okay, wait, I don't get it now. Why does that happen? Because I've heard of people surviving things, and I'm like, yo, that sounds like an angel straight up came down and wrapped its arms and wings around you and went, hang on tight, and then boom, and then you got through it unscathed with shit poking all around you. Like, you should have died 10 times over, but you didn't. And everyone thought you were dead, but you just walked out and went, what the fuck just happened? Like, that stuff happens to people. So where I go, dude, that's the probability of you surviving that is in the toilet. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm curious about the angels thing. Like, what is it they're supposed to protect you from then? You know, if there's people that are having that kind of stuff happen to them. But maybe it's them. Does the individual need to do some kind of work to get more protection from these kinds of creatures? Josh, nah, that'll never sell. It needs more pizzazz. Yeah, you need something that you can use as an exclamation when people go, Jesus Christ. You need some more syllables. Josh doesn't work. Josh Christ doesn't work. Josh Christ doesn't work. You need another syllable in there. They must have just gone through a bunch of names. I wish they'd made a movie like that. That's a good point, actually. I bet they just went through a bunch of names. The Bible was assembled. That means his name was established in the Bible very early on, which means that there was already confusion about his name, or his name had already gone through some iterations or something. Maybe there was, I don't know. That's weird. I just realized that. That means the Bibles had his name as Jesus instead of Yeshua or Josh for a long time. Or was it Yeshua and then it was translated as Jesus because someone didn't know that that was just Hebrew for Josh? I wish they'd make a movie like that. Carpenter. Thank you. Jesus Carpenter. Woodsmith? By the way, guys, I was looking for a stream with some real conversation, and here we are. You deserve times 1,000 listeners. Thank you, Captain Finity. I appreciate that. Oh shit, I forgot I was going to talk about. I got some more video game stuff to talk about. We're an hour in, and we're just kind of going here, talking about all kinds of stuff, talking about Jesus and spirits and all that. My Carpenter was the name of the alien in the day the Earth stood still. That's nuts. Jesus is cool, but his dad is a total hard ass. Well, that's another thing. Like, just even the way that God is depicted in the Bible is conflicting. It's not consistent. It's like, that's why some people say that there used to be a malevolent deity in charge of Earth, like operating things here until he got the boot. What's his Yahweh? Yeah, so supposedly Yahweh is the name of this entity, this spirit that was like in charge on Earth. And then when Jesus came, that was him going, hey, under new management. And then Yahweh is no longer running the show here, and then they're bringing back God wants to bring back. He's like, hey, I want to come back into the picture. Let's how Jack did the thing in Jack in the Box in 1996. Yeah. I want to do that. Was it 96 or 94? Anyway, so yeah, that's what Yeshua was here preaching, was like, yo guys, there's just the one God. It's not like it's just consciousness, man. It's everything. And then they were like, you know what? I don't think Zeus is going to appreciate you saying all this shit. Maybe the aliens think, oh, great, another dogma infected specimen. Throw it back. That could be it too. Yeah, they're like, this guy is just going to be praying the whole time. Oh my God. No, I'd rather hear them scream and cry and beg. Must get to bed. Have a great night. Take care, Erica. I'll see you next time. Sleep tight. Rumble in the Humble. There's a movie that came out recently about that. Forget the name, but basically peaceful aliens come to Earth offering high technology, but only if the humans disavow Christ. Ooh, damn. And you know what's fucked up? Remember how we were talking about consent? Essentially, the aliens come here offering this. They don't offer this to everyone. They offer this to our leaders. That's who they're meeting with, our leaders. And if our leaders go, yeah, sounds good, shake on it, there's a contract. When you shake on it, there's a contract. So now they have consent, and that consent is on behalf of us as well, because we elected this jackass into office. So we are vicariously consenting to his choices. And the way our system is set up is we can boot people out of office if we don't like the choices they make. If we did not consent and we want to undo the person being there, we can do that. But the choices were still made. Things still got done. And we essentially consent to all those things happening while they're in office because we voted them in. I wonder if that extends to only people who voted for the person. But yeah, so that's the thing. If that's why you got to have good leaders. That's why people just settle for these jackasses, and they go, "Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, you can do a little fucking footwork and, not vote for the jackass." I like that. You were asking about Constantine. There are 3 names for the same city. Oh, that's right, Constantinople. Yeah, I got you. Let me know if you think the name of that. If you think the name of that, Laszlo. I find it helpful to try seeing things from multiple perspectives. Yes, absolutely it is. That's why I'm like, okay, so how is this when people tell me something that's not from where I'm coming from? I'm like, okay. Okay, so how does that work? Tell me more. Why is that? Why do you do it that way? Who thought this would be a good idea? Oh, really? I didn't know. That's an interesting side effect. When you don't assume that you know everything, you can learn things. It's nice. Or some aliens could just be trolling us. True. Yo, that's Sasquatch, though. That's Sasquatch all day. I hear so many stories of Sasquatch just like trolling people. Pretty sure we're the short bus of the galaxy. Are we? Maybe we're the stars of the show. And when you're putting on a show, when you're in a theater and you're looking up at these people doing the thing, you're like, man, what an idiot. This Ahab guy is just gonna he's gonna die chasing this whale, man. But Ahab isn't the real deal. There's an actor beneath that role. So are we the short bus or are we putting on a play? Planet Retard. Rumble in the Humble. I'll see what I can find. They just keep us morons here so we don't fuck up everything. What if becoming gods is the end game to evolution? See, what is evolution? Is evolution accurate? Is evolution a completely physical phenomenon? Or is it a psychological, a psychic phenomenon? Is it a mental thing? Is it an evolution? Does essentially, as you evolve your mind, your body changes, your habits change, your energy changes. Your mind is where evolution starts. So if ultimately it's all a game of psychic and spiritual improvement, to where you become disciplined, you learn to harness your strengths, and you move past your weaknesses, and you move past your hatred and your anger and your resentment, and you move all these things, and you just become godlike in your presence, in your thoughts, in your words. Then who's to say you can't actually become like a god? Who's to say that you can't actually survive for much longer than we currently do? Just kidding. That'd be funny though. Oh, the morons. Yeah. They see Earth as an aquarium. We're all just Siamese fighting fish. They're watching, waiting for the fight to start. Earth is probably like their garden. They planted some seeds, and now they're back to see if we need fertilizer. More like a rundown gas station where shady ET truckers show up for hookers and meth. Yeah, sounds about right. Little. I'm pretty sure my guardian angel spends most of its time on break. I mean, like, you don't really put yourself at risk too much in terms of danger, right? Like, you're not doing shit that you're like, wow, that bullet went right by my head, because your angel was like, whoosh. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I like, what does it have to guard you from? Actually, I have a theory on this, y'all. Let me know what you think. Hold on. So, let's say, so the supposition here, the premise is that all of us are here for a reason. Before we were born, we came in here to this life with a goal, with a mission, with a purpose. And we come in here with a team. We've got guides, we've got angels, we've got guides to help us make good choices, we've got angels to protect us. So let's say, so I'm postulating here that we live our lives and we essentially have plot armor while we are accomplishing our life's purpose and our life goals. Plot armor, like a book. You open the book, like, this guy just doesn't die. The craziest shit happens and he doesn't die. That's what we have in life. In life, we all have plot armor, as long as we are in line with our life purpose and our life goals. Now, for some people, their life purpose, their destiny is to die young. They knew that before they got here. And that's what happens. But until then, they are bulletproof, as are we all. I think that when you're living your life, if you complete your life purpose, then maybe your guardian angels don't hang out anymore. You don't need to guard you anymore. You did your thing. Because the way I see it, as soon as you complete your life purpose, by the way, how's my signal? I keep seeing, whoops. I keep seeing the signal thing pop up here, but I don't know, like, am I coming through okay, guys? Anyway, so shit, what was I saying? Guardian angels, that's right. So you go through this life. All right, so let's say you complete your life purpose, or you go way off the track and your life purpose is no longer possible. You can no longer accomplish it. You failed. You done fucked up. Now you only have these possibilities available to you. But because you're no longer in line with your life purpose, your guardian angels go, okay, well, we're off the clock. Good luck, buddy. And they leave. Or what if we have multiple guardian angels and all of them leave except for one? There's just the one left for, like, just in case, you know, like, don't let something really shitty happen to them, right? I don't know. You know what I mean? What if that's how it is? What if you only have guardian angels as long as you are fulfilling your life purpose? And once you're off the track, they're not protecting you anymore. What if I had that theory because of the way I see plot armor and life goals and life purpose and stuff. Like, I've thought about that subplot karma. Oh, motherfucker, that's funny. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta play a little something for you guys. That was fucking good, man.
And what a game here as Johnson kicks towards the goal, and oh my god, Singh makes a fantastic save. But I believe he hit his nuts on the goalpost. He is down. Let us have a closer look at instant replay. Not only just self-sacrifice on this play, but sacrificing future generations as well. Obviously going all out for his team, saving the ball right here, but also losing two on the play, putting his balls on the line. Let us have a moment of silence for this man's fallen brothers. As you see right here, he got to the ball and so did...
I'm ready for the next bowl. Cocaine and DMT are some of Earth's most popular exports next to human slaves and assault rifles. What? Next to human slaves and assault rifles. Okay, hold on, Laszlo. I'm not with you on this one. Why the fuck would aliens want assault rifles? Why? Why would aliens want assault rifles? And also, why can't they just make their own DMT? Because their science is better, right? They have, like, they can make shit that we can't make. Why can't they make DMT? Cocaine? Maybe it's native to Earth. Okay, that one might be true. They're like, what is this shit you guys have here? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Human slaves make sense. Makes sense. But hold on. I need to fill up my water. Give me a second. Oh, there's the roll guy. I'll be right back.
Go, Pals,
You ready?
Yeah. Go, Pals, go.
He's about to start it. Oh! There it is! There it is! There it is! He's going and going. Energize the bunny! That's what I'm talking about. Keep it going! Keep it going! Keep it going! You got it! You got it! You got it! Oh, sh**! Oh, sh**!
Ooh, just in time. Okay. Glorious. All right, I'm hydrated and ready to go. What? I would imagine the aliens have stronger acid. Yeah, ETs love the simplicity and effectiveness of our AK-47s and AR-15s. Simplicity and effectiveness. They're like, okay, humans, now look here. We're a little confused. We call the ceasefire because we're a little confused. We should be whooping your ass in this here fight for this underground cave system. But you keep hitting us with these little fucking things. What are these? And why do they hurt so much? We're shooting you with lasers. We're shooting you with lasers, and you're hitting us with fucking this. We pulled this out of Steve. This fucking thing killed Steve. Explain. Well, you see, we have this thing and it explodes. It shoots a thing really fast, and it hits you, and you die. So no lasers. No lasers necessary. Well, you can add lasers for precision. Huh. No lasers. These motherfuckers. Yeah, no lasers. Can you believe this shit? So simple. How that's so weird. They love the simplicity and effectiveness of our AK-47s and AR-15s. That's not. What would they be using it for? Like, what the fuck? What? It seems. It doesn't seem right, because then they'd still have to make bullets or buy bullets. They'd probably just make them. They could just engineer make bullets, and then they'd because with energy weapons, you just charge that shit up again. New battery, boop, new battery, boop, new battery. But what? I don't know. I still doesn't. It's weird, man. Why would they want fucking automatic weapons? It's called artistic license, Kai. Laszlo, wow. Is there any truth to Predator? Like they come for a hunting season, Elmer Fudd style. Old Testament is the hardcore God, right? Yes, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, Old Testament is hardcore God that fucks everyone up for looking at him wrong. And then New Testament is kind, loving God. Kind, loving God that wants to forgive everyone for their sins. Thing is, the ETs we're dealing with aren't that smart. They're more like space hillbillies that hijacked ancient technology. They don't even know how their ships work. Which ones? What do you mean the ones we're dealing with? There's a bunch of different ones, man. There's a bunch of different aliens. So which ones? And there's different ones that we're dealing with too. We're not just dealing with, here, like, which ones are the hill? But I want to know. Now I'm fascinated. I could write a story about this shit. That'd be fucking funny. That would be fucking funny, dude. And then what do you mean they don't know how their ships work? They gotta have some kind of, they gotta figure some things out at some point. Wait, I guess they would be less smart than us if they haven't figured it out yet. Okay. Those damn pesky extraterrestrial pedestrians. They're more like sexual predators, not the game hunter type. Well, that's comforting. Yeah, it's kind of humbling knowing we're basically the herpes-infected whore that hangs out at 7-Eleven. They hangs out at 7-Eleven when it comes to galactic affairs. Well, is that really how, is that how you look at it? What if, Laszlo, what if we're the most beautiful species? Or one of the most beautiful? What if we're the most beautiful species that they can actually hook up with because they can glamour us like vampires? And the other beautiful species in the universe are all like, they're like elves. They're like, I don't want your tiny little gray dick. What if then out here we're not at a high enough vibrational state where where their glamour doesn't work? And we're like, hey, how you doing? Good looking? They're like, oh, he thinks I'm pretty. Yes. And they go for it. What if that's how it is? What if we're so gorgeous that this is where the aliens go? Every time you said the word Yahweh, he went into strobe motion. Every time I said Yahweh, the thing went crazy. If it's me doing this with my hands, that's going to happen every time. Wait, you mean on the stream, every time I said Yahweh, like shit got all funky? That's weird. I mean, understandable energy and all that, but I didn't really. I hear you loud and clear, Kai. Cool. Good. Ow, my balls. Imagine my advice, but aliens and stuff. Oh no, it hit Tyrell. What up, Zachariah? How you doing, man? But the Dracos eat arse. The dragons eat Ass? Are you saying dragons eat ass? Yo, speaking of dragons, I never heard of the fucking giant dragon skeleton discovered in like Montana, I think it was, or Wyoming. I think it was Montana. Wyoming. It's one of those two. Giant fucking dragon skeleton. There was like a hole dug straight, like a straight down hole into a big fucking cave. This guy went down into the cave. Perfect dragon skeleton. He said it was like 150 feet or some shit. It's a big ass fucking dragon. He's like, it was a dragon. The Smithsonian came by for it. Greetings, Potato Raven! Hi, man, Lord Kai of the Cookie Duke of Pot Earl and Shroom Baron of Meth. How goes it, bud? It goes great, my friend. It goes fantastic. We were just talking about dragons and aliens and God and Jesus and Sasquatch. We're just talking about all the shit tonight. It's one of those nights, I guess. You know what? Honestly, I'd be cool with if I could just come in here and we just talk about whatever shit like this the whole time. That'd be awesome. But like a lot of times, it depends on who's here. Because sometimes I have more lurkers, people who are here to like just hang out and listen. Other times there's people who are here to chat a lot, like you guys that are here right now chatting a lot. Other times y'all motherfuckers chat a lot just because you want to see me read every single one, and you know I will. But David Frank, hey David Frank. David Frank says that's the way the cookie crumbles, but it's all good because cookie crumbs are still good. Not as good as a cookie, but still good. Cheers to that. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna try doing this from now on. I'm gonna put, because it's invisible until I. Oh, it's a little high. So right here. Can I make it bigger so it matches perfectly? Yeah, there it goes. So if I pull it from right here, it'll just slide right out. Yeah, there we go. Extracted the cookie. There's a wide array of ET intelligence. The ones we deal with are actually pretty dumb compared. The really smart ones you're thinking of don't want anything to do with us. That makes sense. That makes sense if they don't want to. Yeah, the smart ones are. Let them do their thing. I don't care. I mean, actually, from what I hear about the way things are, the smart ones, it's not that they don't want anything to do with us. It's that they're not trying to fuck with us. It's that they're, whatever they do have to do with us is positive. It's not meddling, you know? There's meddling. They wouldn't meddle. They're smart. Smart people don't gossip. You know what I mean? That's a trait of people I've left behind in my life. Gossipy people. Smart people don't gossip. And smart aliens don't meddle. Earth is known as the planet of children. They see us as innocent. That's a plus. That is part of it. Italy voted first right-wing PM. Hungary voted right-wing president. Hungary? You're missing an A in there, buddy. Spain, of course, Spain on course for the same thing. Oh yeah, bro. That shit is gonna sweep Europe and the United States fucking hard. Fucking hard. I think people are finally realizing they've been lied to. The shit that I've been saying for the last fucking 10 years, finally, all the retards that were like, I don't know, I think you're overreacting. Now they're seeing it. Cunts. Alien Ant Farm is pretty accurate description. That was a good band. That Alien Ant Farm is actually local to my hometown. They're from, I don't know if it's I think one or two of them might be from my hometown, but they're from the next city over. I actually lived in where they're from for a while. And they were smart because they didn't go buy mansions and shit. They bought property and they spent their money wisely. Wait. Yeah, Alien Ant Farm. Yeah. Not System of a Down. Alien Ant Farm. I forgot about those guys. You know what? I'm gonna listen to some of their music after this stream just because. Alien Ant Farm. Yup, you nailed it, Kai. The space elves look at us as dumb, smelly apes not worth their time. The ET's Draco's reptile. It definitely seems like they're being really nice to us so far. Who's being really nice to us? The reptiles, on the other hand, do have a use for us. 2012 Ireland. Sky was covered in UFOs. Madden. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Made international news. We saw a pink orb in the sky. We followed it, then it vanished, and we heard a sonic boom. And a ton of ghosts were seen. Our river in a town had a... Oh, yeah, that's right, with the church. The lightning bolt hit the church. The church flew off. You know, people saw an angel. Mm-hmm. I think so. Yep, 2001. You know what? Just for the fun of it. Demon on it. River in our town had a demon in it. December 31st, a string of lightning ran the entire river length, and a church close by the gate exploded off and lodged in the wall of the Munster bar. Of the what? What do you mean of the Munster bar? The fuck is that? Lodged in the wall of the Munster bar. What is that? Yeah, I remember that story, though. I know what you're talking about. I guess that before Google, I swear. No, I know you did. I'm pretty sure you did. Or that happened? Holy cow. Oh, yeah. Shit was crazy. We talked about that on a stream. Potato Revan sent pictures and stuff. I could probably pull them up. So, yeah. Let's talk about video games for a little bit. And unless you guys want to talk more about this stuff, actually, if you guys do want to talk more about this stuff, I'll just check the chat and you guys will be talking about it. There was a demon in the river. A restaurant called Munster Bar. Oh, okay. A little context, Revan. A restaurant. We don't know what the fucking restaurant's called, Revan. Munster Bar. I'm like, oh, is that a thing that old UK churches used to have because they thought there were demons like lurking about? What the fuck? All right, y'all. So let me play a little something. Don't worry, it won't echo. It won't echo. I already Oh wait, I already redid that clip. That one's got a new thing now. Oh my god. You know what? Let's just play that one. Fuck it.
Door right.
Door right.
Door right.
Door right.
Up. Preacher up. Good preach.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Good. First try.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, dude. So 2012, actually, hold on. Before I get to video games. 2012. Where 2012? 2012 Here, I have heard some stuff recently about 2012 that kind of put it into a context for me in a little different light. Essentially, 2012 wasn't the end of the world, but it was the end of the world. It was like somebody in one of the somebody described it as like all of reality, the physical reality that we're in, closing off, like just closing off its the ability for other beings to enter, to come in here, and you know, observe or participate or whatever. But it was like a cutoff point. And essentially at the end of 2012 or whatever, that was at that point the whole battle of good and evil was decided. It was done. And so that's why that was a big event at the end of 2012. So now the rest of time plays out to act out the results of the battle, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's like when you're watching a movie, there's a big climax, and like boom, climax happens. What happens after the climax? This is how things pan out. But when you're talking about a global scale of events and history and stuff, it's going to play out a little, it takes a little longer. Takes a little longer for some of those stories to tie up, for some of that karma to play out, etc. But essentially the battle is done. Is my understanding of it. But so that's why that happened in 2012 over there, Revan. Zeta Reticulans, aka Greys, are kind of like that. The emissaries of Draco Empire uses the emissaries of Draco Empire uses to communicate with our human leaders. They're bad news. I didn't know that. I know they're using little exosuits. The Greys are actually have like an orange tinge to them. Those are exosuits that they're wearing. I know that. And and to my understanding, they fucked with their DNA so much that that's why they all like they're all fucked up. But I don't know anything about their ties to the Dracos. Good thing they use dummy grenades. The real ones are outrageous. Wasn't that he said live nade though, and he sounded pretty panicked. Son of a bitch, that hurts. Sorry, I'll knock it off with the alien talk. No, it's all good, dude. We can keep talking about aliens and stuff. It's just like, what's it called? I had all this stuff like ready to go. I had it pulled up. I just ended up talking. I thought we would the tangent would end a little sooner, but it didn't, because I just kind of I got into it too, you know. It's not just you. It's me, definitely. I'll go on all day until you squirt me with a water bottle and say, "Bad Laszlo, bad." I love talking about aliens and stuff. You follow Secure Team 10? I'm learning a lot about Draco and stuff. I don't know much about the established alien lore. Yeah, they felt God went to war and won. Since then, the river feels better. That's nice. That's weird that there's a demon living in the river. Like, why the fuck would you live in the river? You can go anywhere. David Frank. Keto bread, butter, and all natural blueberry preserves. Delish, is it cheating or the keto bread? Do Zedans wear suits? Are their teeth sharp? I saw something weird once. The Greys are like gray orange. They have like an orange tinge to them, and they're short. I don't know nothing about their teeth. You see, PS5 is getting a VR headset. $399 early 2023. I didn't see that because I don't pay attention to PlayStation news. Look like spacesuits, what I saw on them. Yeah, well, what, like, it looks like skin. We didn't realize it was a suit. So if it looked like a suit, then that's different. I saw a similar training video that was the same, but they used a real grenade. Wasn't that a real grenade? I'm pretty sure that was a live training exercise. That's why the guy was going, live nade, and they all fucking scattered. I think some people got hurt. From that event that we saw? No, they're fine. All right, let's talk about this real quick. If you got more to say about aliens, Laszlo, who was that Laszlo talking about? Yeah, go ahead and throw it in the chat, man. I'll come back to it, but I'm gonna talk about this stuff a little bit. Freedom Planet 2 feels like a long lost Sega Saturn gem. The Sonic-inspired platformer evolves beyond its mini-drive inspiration. Whoa, that does look dope. 2014's Freedom Planet changed the Sonic the Hedgehog fan scene. It was one of the first big projects to shed its borrowed Sega... Oh, I need to pull back a little bit. Well, I need to make this bigger is what I need to do. Okay. One of the first big projects to shed its borrowed Sega branding and become its own thing. Not just in terms of aesthetics and setting, but mechanically too. Channeling the spirit of Japanese studio Treasure, Gunstar Heroes, Ikaruga, etc. Freedom Planet blended Sonic's speedy platforming with playful, expressive aerial movement and satisfying boss bludgeoning combat. It was great fun, but the indie developers behind it had bigger plans. After 7 long years in development, the sequel is now available, and it was worth the wait. For newcomers, I'd recommend starting with the first game. It's still a gem, and the story won't make much sense without it. The sequel is a loosely Sonic-inspired platformer starring a cast of cute kung fu animals in a broadly Asian sci-fi world. While there are opportunities to go really fast, ride rails, and run on walls and ceilings in classic Sonic style, the focus here is more on playful, agile navigation. Several levels of it are exploration and even puzzle-focused. And even the faster stages reward climbing into weird corners with hidden areas and collectibles. As well as the physics being more forgiving or of slow pokery, you can just power your way up vertical walls from a near stop. Each of the 4 playable characters has additional air mobility options, from double jumps to glides and combat moves like air dashes and uppercuts that extend airtime. They're essential to reach the more unusual routes. This sounds fucking cool. Are you kidding me? I didn't know this was a thing. Everybody's kung fu fighting combat is a fundamental movement here. Is as fundamental as movement here. Smaller enemies can just be blitzed through, and larger ones take 1 or 2 hits from your bigger attacks. Maintaining flow, combat slows down during the many boss fights, but these are almost all a joy thanks to their clear attack patterns, eye-catching designs, etc., etc. FP2 also adds an extremely powerful block button that lets you negate almost all damage if properly timed. With it, it's possible to win every single fight without taking a hit. Fuck off. If Freedom Planet 2 felt like a Mega Drive game, Freedom Planet 2 is a snazzer. Okay, let's see this shit in action. Whoa. Lowering the volume. I want to see gameplay. There we go. It looks clean. Is it just like anime chicks? Yeah, it's all anime chicks. Okay. Huh? That look dope. That does look pretty sick. That does look pretty sick. All right. Freedom Planet 2. You do look pretty cool. Next up, Stellaris is going where no 4X has gone before, a roguelike VR spin-off. So, actually, let me catch up to the chat. Let me see what's going on here. I think some people got hurt. That river is an X sacrifice spot and naval battles there, and people off themselves into the same river. See, that's the thing. People off themselves into the same river probably because they have that demons there, like whispering in their ear to do it, and getting them to do it in the river. You know what I mean? They're feeling low. He's like, yeah, just fucking jump. This river's as good a place as any. X sacrifice spot. That'll do the trick. And naval battles there. How big is this fucking river, bro? Naval battles. Naval battles. Did the Greys go around singing Oompa Loompa songs? That would have been too catchy. They went around singing very bland songs. Songs that don't really inspire any color in your mind. Just gray. Good morning, Tina Bojan. How are you tonight, my dear? Jitsi Lemons! Yeah, boy! What's up, Jits? Opie, less anime chicks are meh. What's Opie? Opie is a direct translation of breasts into Japanese. A direct translation? Though it is used as slang in the same way tits or boobs is used in English. The term became popular in English with the rise of manga cartoons. Okay. Opie. Opie-less anime chicks. I know, right? Like, what the fuck? That's funny. But you know what? They're easier to animate, though. I'll give them that much. They are easier to animate. Check out the George W. Bush gray video. You can see a reflection of a gray alien in the window behind him. Then a freaking reptile ghost exits the gray's body. Real spooky shit. Really? Hold on. What, can I find that on YouTube? Gray alien. Yeah, this shit's not going to be on YouTube. Not anymore. Not these days. Opie means big boobs. Oh, yeah, I got it. Grays are biomechanical. So this wasn't on my bingo card for 2022, but Paradox's Sci-Fi 4X Stellaris is getting a spin-off, a VR action roguelike set in Paradox's sci-fi milieu for the MetaQuest 2. It comes from Fast Travel Games, who also made City Skylines VR experience once upon a time. It's called Ghost Signal, a Stellaris game, and it looks very Star Trek indeed. You play the captain of the good ship Aurora as it ventures into the void on a quest for the titular ghost signal emanating from somewhere in the unplumbed depths of space. That name should ring a bell for Stellaris players. It's that thing that kicks off the contingency late game crisis in regular games of Stellaris. It's basically a galaxy-wide genocide of all sapient life. So, you probably want to put a stop to that. Along the way, you'll meet and probably destroy all sorts of familiar Stellaris aliens, etc., etc. Doesn't look like a game that's completely shed its 4X roots, so you can research new species and encounter them just like Stellaris. Okay. So, should be able to find out. Ghost Signal will launch sometime in 2023. Why is there no, preview for... Oh, there it is. Stupid. Okay, so this is Fast Travel Games. Okay, no. I mean, I guess... We don't need the sound effect. Oh, wait, I already have it muted over here. I need to play. I have this game. I haven't got to play it very much. I like opened it up and checked it out. Didn't really get to like play. Like Stellaris. Obviously not this one. But this shit's weird. As a VR, I mean, I guess it would be really cool as a VR game. It would be really cool to see all this shit in VR. But the gameplay looks weird. So, as a 4X VR game, fucking who would have seen that coming? All right, anyone out there looking for Sonic Frontiers? Fuck off. All right, let me see. So, Greys are a cyborg that travels to Earth in place of a greater being. Hey, how's it going, Kronos? What's good, man? All right, so this was looking really cool. I thought when I saw Sonic Frontiers, I thought, yeah, that looks sick. But Sonic Frontiers is the grand return to a 3D platformer, everyone's favorite blue hedgehog. An open world game featuring this mascot has been an almost unachievable dream over the years. The only Sonic heroes standing out from the middling likes of Sonic Adventures in the 2006 Xbox 360 iteration of Sonic, which nearly killed this franchise for good. Oh, Jesus. But yet, Sega still believes that the formula can work. And we all just got as hyped as before when Frontiers was announced. Does it deliver? Not really. I call these early hands-on impressions because that's exactly what they are. I played a 15-minute chunk of the game at this year's EGX show. That's not very much, but it's still enough to give you a sense of like, do I want to play more? Of course, these may change when I play the full product. But in the demo, I got to experience both exploring one of the Starfall Islands and teleporting to one of the more standard linear levels you'd expect from a Sonic game. Gotta go not so fast. So my adventure started with the goal of collecting 2 teleport pieces, which meant exploring a part of the island and finding my way around. If these sections are the vast majority of the game, then we've got some problems. Well, to be fair, if it's a demo, they probably closed it off to only be certain sections being available at all. To get there, you run across open world, taking advantage of certain classic Sonic tropes, such as bumpers, etc. On the face of it, Sonic has tried its best to overcome a lot of what went wrong in 2006 version of Sonic, scrapping the nav walk and talk element in favor of playground with plenty of toys to interact with. But if anything, these further highlight how this formula really doesn't work in a 3D open space. The sense of speed is lacking. The gameplay of attacking, a sense of speed lacking is not a 3D problem. It's a development problem. Because I've played fucking racing games that feel like I'm hauling ass. When I'm playing Apex Legends and I jump out and the world is coming at me, I physically feel like I'm falling. I lean back in my chair. I'm like, because it feels like I'm falling. That shit's intense. And so, no, that's not a 3D thing, you idiot. Anyways, play more games maybe, because if you really think that. The camera doesn't really help the situation. I had my fingers crossed that Sega had an answer for this in latest attempts, but the more fluid manual camera controller, smart automatic camera, gave you the best view at all times. In reality, the company doesn't seem to have one, as depth perception for hitting platforms is still problematic. But then I went through the teleporting throne, next part level, etc., much like Sonic Heroes. Linear high speed, run through a level, interesting obstacles, multiple routes. This is what I wanted the entire game to be. A rampant run that challenges your reaction time to move across different parts of vertically stacked levels. Maximize your return on gold rings and power-ups. Yeah, but the entire game can't be that. If it's an open world game, that doesn't even make sense. Maybe 40% of the game. 40 to 60% is or 40 to 60% of your playtime, not necessarily of the world itself. The Blue Hedgehog is nearly killed by his 2006 outing on Xbox 360. Sonic Frontiers does improve on that formula, but said formula is definitely tainted. Maybe it's time to give up on the 3D free roaming aspirations. Yes, not to say there is zero enjoyment there. It's just that these places where Sega seemed steadfast, refused, and focus on the linear levels that really show off the speed, etc., etc. Yeah, so I guess this guy didn't really like it, but also his perception of things seems to be a little wonky. Oh, hold on, where's Laszlo? Is Laszlo still here? Yeah, you're still here, Laszlo. Okay, cool. We're still talking about aliens over here. More complex and biomechanical. Hold on. More complex than biomechanical. They're more like digital fungus. High-end self-replicating nanotechnology. VR will make you a god here. Open world Sonic? That's what they're trying for. I should mow my lawn more. Is that like a self-grooming joke? There's some awesome 3D games on Sonic games on Roblox that do feel speedy. Yeah, right? Why don't they just play those if they need inspiration? Good t-shirt. Oh, yeah, thank you. Hello. Hello, governor. But think of the gray biosuit as more of a scuba diving suit that we'd need to visit underwater worlds. Kind of. Get it? That makes sense. Oh, man. It's a Lawnmower Man thing. Oh, okay. Lawnmower Man. You know what? I'm going to hit this bong again. I'm going to do it before we read this. We finish up gaming. I think there's this article and another one. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'm curious about it. So I'm going to read some of it. I love this new bong. I need one that fits in my case. For now, my old one is going to go in the case, but I need to wash my old one, and I forgot to buy alcohol when I was out today. So that's a tomorrow thing. That's a tomorrow thing. Oh, yeah. All right. Boom. Clip time, motherfuckers. Clip time, bitches. Yeah. It's time to play a clip. What's it gonna be? Got another message. Never saw that movie? No, I didn't actually. It's not my style. It's not my genre. Rumble in the Humble, hell yeah. Broccoli smoke. If anyone else wants to get down on some broccoli smoke, now's the time. Because as soon as I pick one of these, it's go time, y'all. All right. I think I'm going to play the classic. We're 2 hours in. It's time, everybody. It's time. It's time for a little bit of...
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Yeah, I was still coughing, so I played the second clip. Oh my god. How did these videos get past me? It's so weird. Oh yeah. R.I.P. cancer. Yeah, I know, right? We don't fuck with cancer.
Where is that pussy cancer anyway? Well, we couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with cancer. Take that, cancer! And that!
Throw against the wall. Yes, we are back. Cut out for a few minutes. What cut out? Me? Or you? I hope I've been good the whole time. What is a park that is south? All right, let's get back to the stuff. So, YouTuber is archiving every single portion of the secret world. What does that even fucking mean? Whoa, let's fucking crank this bitch up. If you're the sort, crank it down a little bit. If you're the sort who has problems sticking out through the combat model weirdness of the secret world in spite of the outstanding storytelling the MMO offers, then you'll be happy to note that one YouTube channel is taking on the frankly daunting and impressive quest of archiving the entire game in video. So you can either experience the game without having to play it, or you can be reminded of your nostalgia for the game and play it all over again. The channel is called The Venetian Archives, and its description admits to taking on the insane project of cataloging every mission in the secret world. And we do mean everything, every quest, every dungeon, and even every single piece of optional NPC dialogue. The channel is also chronicling fights with named monsters along the way. Needless to say, an estimated time of completion for this project is hard to pin down. For the fan running this channel looks to currently be in the New England portion of the project, so there's still a long way to go. Even so, there's hoping to experience TSA. So, for the secret world, I don't know anything at all about this game. Let's do a couple searches here. Okay, 1, 2. The Secret World, 6 out of 10 on Steam, 7.9, MMORPG.com. GameStop 4.2 out of 5, 4.5 on Google. Huh. Wow. Someone's a dick. Worst MMO ever? Secret World Legends. Jeez, what an asshole that guy. Death of a game, The Secret World. Combat in Secret World Legends. What? 3 stars. Story-driven shared world action RPG that plunges players into a shadowy war against the supernatural. The supernatural, where ancient myths and legends cross over into the modern day. It sounds cool. This sounds like the kind of shit that we're talking about, actually. We've been talking about the whole time. It sounds like that. So, let me see. Okay, I guess it's an MMO, huh? That's interesting. Alrighty. Well, good luck to this guy, man. I guess it's a lot of work. Daily Debate, could Tears of the Kingdom be the last new Zelda title? No. Are you stupid? The fuck is wrong with you? The last new Zelda game? Honestly, by this point, look at all the games that have come and gone. Someone might begin to wonder where it ends. Well, with all the secrecy and hype leading up to a sequel, could this possibly exist at the next game? This is a magnum opus. Shut the fuck up, dumb bitch. That's all I gotta say about that article. We're not reading that shit. What an idiot. That's like saying, well, hold on. I need to pull up this guy's name so I could. It is the article again, so I can see his stupid fucking name. Okay, hold on. Pull the shit back. Posted on September 23rd by Cat Vadam. Vadam. Cat Vadam. Are you fucking stupid? Cat Vadam? Is this the last Zelda game? The fuck is wrong with you? Do you think that they're gonna stop making Mario games too? Just fucking no more Mario games. Fuck Mario. You're just gonna stop making Mario games? You think they're just gonna stop doing Pokemon? Like, oh, there's a lot of hype around the next Pokemon game. Oh, could it be the last one? How fucking stupid are you? Fucking idiot. All right. Natural energy free air conditioner uses the cooling properties of terracotta to regulate temperatures. This is much more fascinating than that dumb fuck we were just reading a minute ago asking stupid fucking questions like, could this be the last Zelda game? Oh no. There's a lot of hype around it. Oh, there's a lot of hype around this new what's his name? Something Jackson. Isn't it? What's the name of the son of a bitch? James Cameron. It's like, oh, there's a lot of hype around this next James Cameron movie. Could it be his last one? You said that the last 3 James Cameron movies, there's been hype around every one because it's James Cameron. He doesn't pump out movies all the time. Oh, but there's a lot of hype. Maybe it's the last one. Fuck you. Dumb motherfuckers, dude. It is cool. GameStop is still a thing? I guess it is. Only MMO that actually interested me, and then they changed the way combat works. Ah, that sucks. So you were into it, and then they changed the one thing you were into? Even Gorns? Reptiles operate on the 4D plane of existence, so they can't really cast a physical form in this 3D realm we exist in, hence the need to use the great biosuits to interact with us. Oh, okay, I see. Can't see my secret things. Only MMO. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's also free now. IRC. If I recall. IRC, if I recall. Can you say dumb bitch here? Yeah. Of course you can. What's wrong with you, man? Come on. Can you say dumb bitch here? Kronos. Crazy motherfucker. Mario is racist to turtles. He is turtle phobic. Mario is very turtle phobic. He's shell phobic. It's not just turtles. It's ducks. It's tiny yellow men. Anything in a turtle shell. Mario's like, hey. No. I'm sorry. Mario's Italian. Hey, are you a goddamn turtle, huh? Look at you in the turtle shell. You think you're so fucking hot, huh? I'm gonna stomp on you. Boom. Yeah, how you like that, you son of a bitch? I kick your shell. I kick your shell all the way down the beach. Ah, now you're naked, you idiot. Then mushrooms. Oh, no, he likes mushrooms. They went to monthly subscription. The combat was more interesting than WoW or others. It still had the puzzles and all that. Are you talking about the game we were just talking about? What the fuck? My memory is just the worst. The Secret World? You talking about the Secret World? Yeah, dude, WoW's combat is so boring. I said that in a survey, in an exclusive census taken. They survey once in a while. They'll put out surveys and to very select groups of people about specific things on WoW. And also I like there's a whole thing. But I actually gave my response. I was like, you guys are trying to solve your design problems like this. You need to just scrap all that shit and go this way. You're trying to avoid that, but that's... And they kind of did in some ways in terms of the design, but not in terms of like the combat. They did a little bit, actually. They did a little bit. Now you have stuff like the warriors do their jump. Boom, they can jump. You know, they have stuff like that. But it's limited to your spells and abilities. Like, it does, you as a character feel so generic. Like, your jump button, you don't jump farther if you have more strength. But you'll see in a cinematic your character fucking go boom and jump and do shit, or like other characters do that and you're supposed to be like those characters. You'll see legendary characters go wow, and like you're supposed to be able to do this shit too, right? You're on their level. Why doesn't a higher strength score make you jump farther? Why doesn't it affect your movement? Well, you know, why isn't the game itself more tangible, these elements more tangible? It just I don't know. It just gets boring to play. You know what I mean? It's fucking boring to play. You can even say stupid cunt. Yeah. Dang Italian plumbers. Mario's probably a fascist like all them Italians. I am tired. The Secret World, yes. Italy's new president is hot. Oh, yeah, they got themselves a woman. She is full of fire. Yay, Italy. She is everything that you hear on the news. Not. You're killing my sides, Kai. Is the right flag? Is this the right flag? Glad to hear it, Laszlo. Ooh, I've only had one candy. So I bought a bag of candy. This is all that's left. Oh, hold on. A Milky Way, a Twix, and the M&M, and the peanut M&Ms. That's it. That's all I got. Which one do I eat first? Which one do I save for last? All right. Natural energy-free air conditioner uses the cooling properties of terracotta to regulate temperatures. That's fucking cool. Look at this shit. What the fuck? What is this thing? What is this big stone cock? So the text is a little small. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. Working on a principle that's about as old as mankind itself, the Nave air conditioning system uses terracotta's evaporative cooling abilities to naturally regulate temperature without requiring any electricity or complex electronics. Terracotta's evaporative cooling abilities. It's fairly sustainable and has zero emissions, offering a nifty low-tech way to keep spaces cool in the summers. Designed by Yael Issacharoff, the Nave bases itself on the Palestinian Hara, a traditional terracotta water container that would be hung from the ceiling of a room, working as both a water cooler and a room cooler. Nave, with its larger size and intricate design, helps cool rooms too, while also serving as a subcultural art piece that's a part of the room's decor, created in both floor-standing units as well as wall-mounted panels. A Nave can be placed in any part of the house and begins working the minute you pour water into its hollow internal structure. That's cool. Yo, so you just pour water into it and it starts air conditioning. Hold on, what's this? Gummy bears? I don't have gummy bears. You saw what I had. Get your sleepy weepy on, bud. Kronos? What? No, don't tell Kronos to leave. Keep hanging out with us, Kronos. Don't Don't let Laszlo tell you what to do. It would be useful if it gave off heat. While not in deserts, we have enough of that. Want to see me go? I got it. Nah, don't do it, Kronos. Be a man. Be a man. You stand up to bully. You be a man. Right now, you stand up to bully. You are a man for the rest of your life. All right, so made to be customizable and modular, Nave integrates wonderfully into spaces thanks to its unique arabesque-inspired design. The grill patterns are a major hat tip to Nave's humble Arabic origins and add a wonderful touch to the room's aesthetic. The way Nave works is rather simple. Water inside the hollow vessel travels outward through the porous terracotta walls. As it does, it gradually evaporates and turns into water vapor, a reaction that absorbs heat from the air around it, cooling the terracotta, the water, as well as the room you're in without any electricity or emissions. The technology has also been seen implemented in cooling down subway stations and also in low-tech cooler humidifiers for small apartments. The Nave air conditioning system is a winner for the A Design Award, A apostrophe Design Award for the year 2022. I think it's pretty badass. Look at that. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, you can just put that shit anywhere. Is that it? Motherfucker, that was it? That was a short article. It's fucking cool, though. Ding dong. Who's your friend who likes to play bing bong, bing bong? Baby! The government banned our baby names. They said they'd lead to a lifetime of mockery, but we think they're nice. Let's see. Okay, the text, that's good. That's a good size. Baby! Hey, baby! While the choices may seem endless when it comes to naming your baby, there are some that are off limits and you may not even realize. Over the centuries, governments worldwide have ruled that certain names are illegal for mockery and misinterpretation reasons, and the parents did not agree. So, a recent Good Housekeeping article revealed 40 names banned across the world and why. The first name is a bit obscure but still forbidden: Nutella. According to The Telegraph, when a baby girl was named Nutella in France, a judge made the name illegal because they thought it would make her the target of derision. Along the same lines, the name Fraiche, which means strawberry, was banned in France due to the name possibly being mistaken for a stag word for ass. Did I get that right? Slang word for ass. Stag. Slang word for ass. Ultimately, naming your children after a strawberry and Nutella crepe isn't acceptable if you're going to have a baby in France. So, and the name Prince William isn't allowed as well due to a civil law article that allowed any judge to disallow a parent's choice of name. Before this law was enacted, there was a list of baby names parents had to choose from. A couple of Père Pignon in the south of France tried to name their baby Prince William, but the judge overruled their choice as they thought the name would lead to a lifetime of mockery. What began as a ploy to protest a fine in Sweden ended with the child's parents attempting to name them. Began as a ploy to protest a fine. So they named their child something to protest the fine. They named him Burf School 11116. These motherfuckers really wanted to name their kid that. my god.
Emotional damage!
France bans names? That's stupid. I'll pee on the terracotta for science, of course. And you'll probably make your own place smell bad. That's the thing. You're like, ha ha ha. Oh, what have I done? The terracotta smells like asparagus. Can I make French jokes? Cafe Burf? Cafe Burf? But can you make French jokes? Have you really not seen me make fun of the French language? And France? I take cracks at France all the time. Some people shouldn't have kids. For real. For real. 2 parents failed to register their baby's name by the 5th birthday, which in accordance with Sweden's naming law established in with Sweden's naming law, which is in accordance with Sweden's naming law. Oh, okay, established in 1982. So they wrote that and claimed it was pronounced Albin. However, this name was quickly banned. And in Sweden, parents are unable to name their baby IKEA because of the company. For that reason, Switzerland has made naming your child either Mercedes. For that reason, Switzerland has made naming your child either Mercedes or Chanel illegal. Wow, really? They're banned Mercedes? There's some Latin women that would not be happy about that. They'd be like, what do you mean my name is illegal? That's racist. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are known for choosing unique names for their children, but they wouldn't have been able to name their second child what they wanted if they were living in New Zealand. In 2019, the New Zealand government ruled that the name Saint is banned because it represented an official title. And 3, Prince King and Royal are forbidden as well. Banned names vary by country. A name commonly used in one location may be illegal in another. For example, the name Linda is banned in Saudi Arabia because it doesn't follow suit with their social traditions. What? 2 unique names don't have a chance in Portugal. According to the Portugalist, the government actually lists names that are banned, and this includes Thor and Nirvana. Thor in Portugal is illegal. Portugal names can't be gender specific. A surname, a non-Portuguese name, and a shortened version of a name. Portugal names can't be gender specific. A surname, a non-Portuguese name, or a shortened version of a name. Okay, so they can't be these things. So you can't name your kids a non-Portuguese name? That's actually not, it's not bad. While some countries ban brand names, others make it illegal for parents to name their child after animals, fruits, and flowers. All of which is true in Malaysia. In 2006, the Malaysian government curated a list of all the names that were unacceptable after several citizens were trying to change the names they were given. The government didn't want children to be named something as foolish as Smelly Dog or 007, and Snake, Apple, and Violet aren't allowed now either. Finally, Kylie Jenner wouldn't have been able to keep her son's name as Wolf at first if she lived in Spain. 2 parents filed a petition against the government when the name Wolf was considered offensive. Their petition received 25,000 signatures, which caused the ban to be reversed. Wolf was offensive? What a pussy-ass bitch. What kind of pussy-ass bitch made that said, who the fuck? That's the sentence I was looking for. Who the fuck was such a bitch? All right, I'm starting with M&Ms. And while I open this up, I'm just gonna play.
Category is people who annoy you. Niggers. Huh?
Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right.
Can we cut to,
So y'all saw the little snack size M&Ms bag that I had? Comes with 6 M&Ms. 4 of the 6 were orange. Meant to be. If you're making less than $25 an hour right now, you should be terrified. Business Creator shows how wages under $25 an hour don't meet average expenses. Let me check back on the names. Son of a bitch. On the names thing real quick. Buenos dias, Brown and Mile. What's happening, man? Hey, it's always good to see you back, dude. I don't know how it's possible, but I was literally watching a stream that got too immature for me that I noticed this one, and I like this one. Milton Knowles, the Insane Witch King. It's good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. That's fucking hilarious. I don't know how it's possible. Literally watching a screen that got too immature for me. I'm kind of curious to see what the fuck is going on in that stream. But hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Yo, I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. So if you want a reliable place to hang out where the immaturity and the maturity are just in this synergetic flow, this is the place to be. IKEA, I know, right? Same here. I can soldier on through the day with just a few hours of sleep. Oh, I can and can't. It's a mixed bag. I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I got this. You're like, yeah, Kai's good. He's rocking it. 3-4 hours pass by, and I'm like, no, I'm still good. And then you come back and I'm asleep. I'm like, I just dozed off. If I stop, it's like, it's one of those things. If I slow down, then I'll just move. But if I'm grooving and I'm going and I keep the energy up, I'm good. Mercedes is my favorite thoughty name. No shit, that's funny. Mercedes sounds like a rich bitch name. It's like, think of it like this, Kronos. Mercedes is, no, hold on. I need credibility when I say this. You see, in Latin America, the name Mercedes is much like the name Alexis in the United States. The poor woman does not have a Lexus, so she names her daughter Alexis. So Mercedes is much the same. Una familia, a family, they do not have a car, and so they name their daughter Mercedes because she is their pride and joy, because they will never actually have a Mercedes Benz, but they have their beautiful daughter. And so they name her Mercedes. So it is not a rich bitch name. The rich bitches, they say, Mercedes, you are named after a poor person's car. Bro, I'm good. Have you been? I don't remember when's the last time I seen you, but I moved to Vegas, right? I was in Vegas now. This background, it's real. I'm in Vegas now. I got a girlfriend. Life is good, man. Nirvana, I know, right? Shout out to the Portuguese. Whatever, dog. I guess they're all right. I don't speak Portuguese. I can kind of understand some Portuguese because it sounds just enough like Spanish. Milton, holy shit, it's you. What up, Bone Man? Son of a bitch. Hi, Lazo. I see you every morning and every night now. How's it going, sugar tits? Wow, you can say sugar tits here? Kronos, why are you surprised? Like, you can see, y'all can say anything. Or do you mean that it's not getting banned by YouTube? Or censored, I mean. It's not getting censored. That's a good question. Are these things that are usually getting censored, like, on other channels? And over here, everyone's just saying shit, like, willy-nilly, and you're like, what the fuck is happening here? Is that what's happening here? Just buy a bucket of M&Ms and get done with the excess wrappers. I hate wrappers. Like Kanye West is the worst. Not a fan of M&Ms. How are you not? Here's a douche. Here's a douche in my. He's a douche in my opinion. Oh fuck. Who are you talking? Oh. Kanye West. Gotcha. Rico Suave. I just woke up. Hi Kai and chat. Hello, beautiful Eve. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Vic, his stream. Yeah, I had to leave that. Vic who? Vic Manana? It's the only Vic I think of when someone says Vic. All right, well, I don't know who Vic is, I guess. Who wants to be grown up anyway? I know, right? What's up? It's always censored. Welcome back, buddy. I love the 90s. It's because the 90s fucking rocked. The 90s were the last, like, awesome decade. That was the last time that shit was popping. Everything was flowing and getting better. And it's like things were just good. It was like a weird peacetime. And then 2001 hit. Everything kind of got shitty after that. Not just for us, for everyone. Like, the world was chilling in the 90s. Like, the whole world was like, did someone, like, turn on the party music or something? Like, we're all kind of getting along. Except for maybe the people in Rwanda. And a few others. You know, there were still incidences of shit. But overall, not a bad decade at all. Quite a good one. 60s, 70s, 80s were good too. Eminem's is a douche. Oh, Eminem? I see. YouTube can't censor me, the rapper. Oh, you could hear it? Oh, the rapper. I see. I thought you meant me unwrapping the candy right now because I was trying to do it under the desk thinking like, maybe the microphone won't pick up the crinkling if it's far away. I don't know. Did it? I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men. I got news for you. That means you're gay. That means you're gay. Oh, I'm not gay, but I'd let Antonio Banderas Kai fuck my sister. Yes, I've seen. I'm happy for you. More blessings on their way. Take care, big bro. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. How have you been? What's good? I blame Y2K. I would rather hear some Beastie Boys. All right, let's check this shit out. If you're making less than 25 an hour right now, you should be terrified. In the United States, 1.1 million workers earn wages at or below the federal minimum of $7.25 of $7.25 an hour. But the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics and nearly 52 million U.S. workers, or 32% of the country's workforce, earn less than $15 an hour. That's a good percentage. Along this prevalence of low-wage workers comes rising inflation, which remained near a 40-year high in August. Now, a user on TikTok has gone viral after claiming that factoring in taxes and nationwide average costs of various aspects of life, like rent and gasoline, anyone making under $25 is currently or should expect to live paycheck to paycheck. If you're making less than 25 an hour right now, you should be terrified. He says at the beginning of his TikTok, the video currently has 1.3 million views. In this video, Ryan breaks down average costs ranging from $16.59 for monthly rent, slightly below the median nationwide price of $2,000. The median nationwide rent price is $2,000. Wow, it's higher than I thought it was gonna be. 500 for groceries, 127 for a cell phone and plan. For a cell phone plan, it's a little high, and smaller added costs for streaming services, among others. After adding up all these costs, Ryan comes to a total of $3,287 for the average American's monthly living costs. Using this number, he compares the amount earned from a 40-hour work week at various wages to the weekly amount needed to meet this amount after taxes. The first hourly wage to cross the breaking even threshold is $25 an hour. Keep in mind, these expenses are factoring in doing nothing, no free time, no going out to eat, no extra miles on the car, nothing. You didn't have a breakdown that month. You incurred no additional hardships. This is just your cost of living and what you have to make in order to cover it. Furthermore, Ryan stresses that cutting out things like streaming services only saves a small amount in terms of yearly expenditure. In comments, many pointed out that people could simply live with roommates or a parent if they needed to save money on rent. However, needing to pair or triple up in order to survive is a relatively new phenomenon. In 1975, only 11% of adults 18 to 34 lived with roommates. Wow, really? Holy shit. What? Fuck off. Only 11%, 18 to 34, lived with roommates? In 1975, in 2015, that number reached 25.2%. Commenters on TikTok agreed that the number of hours and wages needed to survive in America today was simply too much. 25.2% sounds low from what I've heard. I make sure money that I ever have in my life. I make more money. Sorry. I make more money than I ever have in my life, and I still can't. Oh, I just realized the text is super small here on the other screen. Fuck off. I make more money than I ever have in my life, and I still can't do more than barely scrape by, wrote one user. I usually work close to 70 hours a week, and I'm having a hard time. Health fell apart after 6 months of that, claimed another. My husband works 50 to 70 hours a week just to support us. I quit my job in May because childcare costs are ridiculous. Yeah, so that's nuts. Daily Dot reached out to Ryan via Instagram direct message, and apparently he hasn't replied because he didn't say shit. But yeah, so, and here you can see the breakdown. Vehicle insurance, fuel, $4 per gallon, cell phone, internet, streaming, trash. Oh yeah, trash, housing. I was like, I live in apartments. What the fuck, trash? Okay. So yeah, this guy breaks it down, y'all. Wow, Laszlo. Don't stop believing in the most popular president ever. I always hear that music when Ice-T tells him he's gay. I used to watch Law and Order. Electric vehicles spontaneously combust. Compilation bonus ending. That's the title of this 3 minutes of hot news. All right. Let's see. I'm guessing it's on the shoot, right? You know what I mean? I know YouTube's always listening. Nice. All right. I'll come back to that. People are using gas-powered generators to make the cars work. I just laugh. Scraping by sounds like work. What is being scraped? I think they replaced scraping with facial masks. So now instead of pulling all the dead skin off you, unless that's shaving, is you're scraping all the, you know what I mean? I did that earlier today. Yeah. Nobody believes Brandon is the legit president. We're in shadow government control now. Honk honk. Well, that is until you know who comes back. I like molasses cookies. I don't know if I've tried molasses mole-ass cookies. The day the U.S. TV industry died. This is the last one. Driven finally into unprofitability in its traditional market by ever stiffer competition from abroad, harmed rather than helped by a decade of economizing cutbacks in research and development. Zenith Electronics Corp., the sole surviving U.S. manufacturer of television receivers, reportedly plans to call it quits in the business it helped to create and nourish through some 40 years of innovation. Holy shit. Indeed, nothing so neatly reflects the company's present situation as its latest and arguably its second greatest innovation. The flat shadow mask for a flat-faced cathode ray tube, hailed everywhere as a major breakthrough, announced in 1986. The flat tension mask, as it is called, increases the brightness of the cathode ray tube by up to 80%. Wow. Okay, it's solid. Its contrast ratio by up to 70%. Nice. And its resolution by up to 15%. Okay, yeah. It looks small next to the other numbers, but that's good. That's a good jump right there. Which used a curved face plate and curved shadow mask. The flat mask is stretched so tight that it can maintain color quality even when heated unevenly by high concentrations of electrons in bright areas of the picture. So that's why, okay, such a product exemplifies Zenith's pursuit of high quality, etc. The TV era ends. It was relatively new and highly profitable personal computer business. So the TV era ends. The television market was quite different back in 1960. One of these companies but one by one, these companies either folded their television divisions or sold them to non-U.S. competitors until by the end of 1987, only Zenith remained. No shit. Wow. 25 other companies, such as Admiral, GTE, Sylvania, and Magnavox. Oh my God, that's crazy. By 1987. The company's major concerns last year were summarized in its annual report. Long anticipated industry price stability did not materialize in 1987 because it continued dumping by Far Eastern suppliers. Ineffective dumping law administration by our government and the failure of Korea and other newly industrialized Far East countries to revalue their currencies. Those difficulties in the consumer area led to corporate pre-tax loss of 28.9 million, despite an operating income that analysts estimate at 70 million from its successful computer business. Zenith has not only officially confirmed that its television business is on the auction block, confining itself merely to its statement that it is examining all options to resolve corporate profitability to a satisfactory level, but Lazard Frères & Co. of New York City is reportedly accepting bids on behalf of the company for the entire consumer electronics division. Stockholder pressure on the company to sell may have increased from an investment partnership that has acquired 7.1% of Zenith's stock and has announced its intent to force Zenith to enhance shareholder value. Analysts presume that partnership plans to force a sale on the consumer electronics unit. Okay. Just a tiny little 7.1%. Like, I mean, I guess it's probably a big chunk, but still. Active contenders for the purchase reportedly include the 4 major Korean companies. Each would profit from stronger U.S. distribution and a U.S. brand name, and each would find the endemically small profit margins of the TV market quite compatible with its long-term outlook. Thomson's CSF of France has also reportedly entered a bid. It's recently purchased RCAGE's Consumer Electronics Division with the observation that volume is one of the most cost competitive. Is one of the rules of the cost competitiveness game. So most Japanese consumer electronics companies have already have a strong U.S. presence, and only one of them is said to have made a bid. So Zenith employees also expressed interest in bidding, but seems not to have done so. The winds of change started in the 70s, so this has been a long time coming, I guess. Damn, I can't believe they've held on for a long time, though. There's more to this. We're not reading all this shit. This is no. This is like their life story. We're not getting into that. We're just getting the summary. Goodbye, Zenith. That's the end of the US TV industry. Yeah. Fuck, man. What the fuck? Speaking of what the fuck. What happened here? Okay, whatever. Yeah. Honk honk. The Dead Skin? I quit. Sounds like a movie. Chronos, same here. Nothing left to do but laugh at Clown World. Honk honk. I didn't like the movie. The movies. It. The Mine series was better. I was a kid in 1987. I was 1 in 1987, or turning 1. I had 2 sons by 1987. Eve. Wow. You don't look it. Someone was busy. I mean, that's not that busy. Don't quit, Kronos. There is so much more pointless suffering we can enjoy together, says Laszlo. Youthful energy. Never give up, never surrender. Oh, yeah, I hear that shit. Oh, where are we at?
Never give up, never surrender.
Miniseries. Oh, that's what you meant. I had no idea. I was confused. M.F.S. So, the 80s and 90s. Vic, there's something I wanted to talk about. Mercedes, Lexus, French jokes. I'm tired. Hey, my name's Abadio. And if I see you wearing a goddamn turtle shell, I'm gonna kick your ass. You son of a bitch. What do you have against turtles, Mario? Turtles are the scum of the earth, okay? I'm liking the peanut butter cups. I'm kind of curious these days to see how the world ends. Gives me reason to pay attention. I'm gonna have to wait about 50 years, man. If you want to see it. Or if you want to live it, you can see it from, when you pass. Damn. Didn't know you were so old. Respect to our elders. I know, right? I thought Eve was I knew she was older. She doesn't look it in the picture, but I know she's a little older. Maybe 40s, I thought. That's racist. I won't be alive in 50 years. Yeah, not with that attitude, Kronos. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe, matey. You don't become king of the pirates without believing in yourself. Pirates who don't believe in themselves end up Davy Jones' locker. Hmm? I don't like turtles either. Do the math. That is about feelings. What's about feelings? Aging? Kind of is. Yeah. You're right. People who smile a lot, who are happy, who are young at heart, who don't have any pre-existing or genetic conditions, tend to live longer. Son of a bitch, I wanted the Milky Way last. Instead of I'm ending on M&Ms. How could I do that?
How do I reach these kids?
I failed. Yeah, so wait. How long does it take for this shit to update? There it goes. One plus one equals viewings. One plus one equals viewings. Okay. Quit being so Koopa-phobic, Kai. I'm literally shaking here. Hold on. Do I have a picture of Mario somewhere? No, I don't. Okay, hold on. And it can't be like a regular Mario. It has to be like someone's fucked up drawing of Mario. Like this one, maybe? Nintendo claims Mario is 26 years old, and I'm here to put a stop to it. That works. Fucking WebP file, you piece of shit. Oh, sweet. Photoshop is already open. I have to wait for shit. All right, so image crop. And you know what? I'm going to do a little editing on his face. You know what? I'm going to share my screen while I do this so you guys can see what the fuck I'm up to over here. All right, share. Okay. There we go. So let's do a little bit here. Okay, that's all of that is bad. Start over. Okay. His mustache is too big. Gotta bring it in a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna give him a little smile here. Nope, too thick. Okay, cool. So we're okay now. So here we go. Next one. Okay, next one. Okay. Most of its cheek is yellow, actually. Dang. The light hitting it, I guess. Okay. All right. Then I gotta make this smaller, like that. Yeah. That's not bad. Okay, I can't get behind that. All right. There we go. All right, cool. Let me save this out so I can get myself a new little new avatar here. That's good right there, yeah. Ah, that's perfect. All right. So now I just add that. Okay, let me see. It's me, Mario, and racist. And needs more stash. Mario is bad with the trimming. There's a great fan picture art of Mario tripping on shrooms, casting fireballs from his hands. You'd love it, Kai. Oh, that sounds awesome. That's Mario Himmler. All right. Let me see. Woohoo! It's me, a racist Mario. Hello, I'm here to hate everyone. Kronos, you dirty Klingon bastard, how are you doing tonight? It's so good to see you. Laszlo, there's a great fan picture. Oh, that was an actual picture of me tripping on the mushrooms. There was, I'm on the YouTubes. How do I say? How do you Americans say? When someone is very dark, has a very dark skin, you cannot trust them, you know? And so that is where I got the mushrooms, and then the fire started coming out of my hands, and so I go to the guy, I say, hey, you lied to me, and I burn him with the fire hands. Because he was untrustworthy, not because of other reasons. I do not care about the color of his skin. It was because he lied to me. That's a Mario Himmler. Oh, thank you so much. He's a monster. There is a Mario Himmler on Pinterest in the uniform and everything. He's hilarious. Oh, that's so wonderful. He sounds like a great guy. I bet we would really get along. Oh, there we go. I'm finding the voice. I have to get a little bit more. I have to get a little bit more Italian. Ah, fuck, it's hard. Okay, I'm just going to keep trying. Hitler Mario's goal. Oh, thank you so much. Mario does not use a gas. He uses a fire. That's right. Use the fire. Then they cannot find the mass graves. I'll take your word for it, Milton. Milton. I will learn Pinterest. He sounds like a good guy. Perhaps we could be friends. Okay, so where was the there we go. Hey, fuck you, okay? The dirty, goddamn Koopas, they should all burn in hell, okay? They are an inferior race. Who the hell wears a goddamn turtle shell for clothes, huh? Who is so stupid, so primitive, okay? They are less civilized than the Mario folk and the princess and the toads, you know? They don't deserve to live in the same world. That is all. Can you put the smoke ground up at the shells? Can you smoke ground? Oh! How do you say? That is a for you to you give your mushroom a 1-up. You know what I'm saying? You give you can it's a gift for the princess. You know what I mean? You snort the turtle shell and then your mushroom it grows and woohoo! Waha! Like a banana peels. The banana peels, just so everyone knows, is not a good option for a condom, okay? Just to shell out the money for a condom, do not use a banana peel. I make the pizza of the burning corpses of useless eaters. Corpses is a choice on a pizza. Well, it depends. Was the corpse wearing a dirty fucking turtle shell just a few moments ago? Then yes, it's an option. The toadstool Reich will rise again. Oh, Laszlo, you are okay. I underestimated you. You are good people. Hey, how's the voice? Was it all right? I'm still kind of still getting used to it. Still figuring it out. I have to practice some more. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! It's not quite as high a register as I was going before. Ah, that sounds more like a Mario. That's a Mario right there. It's a very specific place in the throat. Does this sound better? Does it sound more Italian? Because I tell you what, I see the people with the turtle shells and I say, stomp them all, okay? Wah! Just ride them down the mountain. I'm turning Italian. Oh no! Ow, 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 ow. I've dried blood. That is not Italian. That is that is not Italian. That ball and chain barking dog thing. That barking chain barking dog thing in that Mario game freaks me out. Oh yes, it's oh yes. He's a bit of a bitch. I don't speak Ramstein. Okay, racist Mario has to figure out the voice. Good night. It's not quite. You can't just do the thing like this. You know, it doesn't work. It's not quite right. It's me, Mario. I need to just do the impressions of his lines from the N64 game. Let me pull up a video of that. Let's see how close I got. There we go.
Oh, sacred democracy! None hold this religion so dear as those sanctimonious members of the synagogue of Satan.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna mute this shit. This is a shocking moment when an electric bus burst into flames and the blaze spread to 3 other vehicles next to it. Oh my god. And the fires. What's it called? What are you doing? Hold on. Let's critique that guy's reaction. This motherfucker freaked out. And he ran he's standing in front of a door. Okay, so He runs around the table long ways and then panics and runs off. Like, open the door, throw that bitch in the pool. It's not rocket science. Before your house lights on fire. We've seen this one. Let's go there. Yeah, I don't know about the music. This bus is like, I got places to be. Dude, that sucks. That happened in an elevator? Hold on. And they weren't getting out either. They were like, that just closed. It just closed. Ah, that sucks. That shit melted off right there. Did you see that shit melt off? Yeah, someone done moved their truck. And they're like, nope. Oh, it's already on fire. Oh, man. India. Are electric vehicles safe? Pro electric scooter catches fire in Pune? In Pune? Ah, what the fuck? This is the bonus?
How are you? What are you doing? Huh?
What are you doing?
What are you doing with that?
We're trying to figure out how to put gas in the car. I'm sorry, not gas, but in the tire. Can you help me instead of taking video?
You know what that is?
No.
That's propane.
Oh, thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
When in hell are all you people going to wake up? How stupid can you be?
What the fuck? These motherfuckers are trying to put propane in their tires? It's like that's when they realized why he was recording them. Oh my god. No, they weren't. It's not accurate. The machine is required to move.
Here I was huffing airplane glue in a sandwich bag.
Where a massive sinkhole swallowed a van.
Damn. Damn, bro. Swallowed a van. These motherfuckers are really trying to fill up their tires with propane and propane accessories. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is wrong with people? Let me. Oh, I need to back up a little bit. Shit. R.I.P. Hitler Mario. One room turtle shell for rent. Experience the freedom references required. Wait, hold on. Are you telling me Kai and Mario Hitler are the same person? Turtle shells sound rather tight. Is there free Wi-Fi? The giant thing about the internet. The great thing about the internet is that nobody knows you're actually a turtle. Flame on. Is there a turtle prawn? TMNT's in a half prawn. Hank Hill would be upset. You know what you're doing there, son? You're trying to put propane in a tire. Look up the Ninja Turtles X April gangbang comic. No shit. The woman had a nice rack though. That she did. Yeah, we could watch that again. This EV thing is dangerously bad. Those fires are fast and hot. Yeah, dude, that shit melted off that next car like real quick. April is hot. I don't know about her things. I'd have let them fill up their tires with propane. That's the worst that can happen. What's the worst that can happen? Well, you're putting propane in a highly pressurized environment, and if it's hot, then it'll heat up the propane in your tires. Everything is free if you take it fast enough. I filled up my tires with Skittles. Makes my convertible drive faster. An explosion? All right, y'all. I got to wrap it up. I'm going to touch on something real quick before we go. A couple fucking cool things. First of all, just for the fuck of it, share audio. This guy, in a post on Reddit, the owner of a new Tesla Model S left his car in a Turkish garage for a month. Untouched. He assumed he would be able to return to his vehicle just as he left it. Unfortunately, upon entering, he found his car's interior completely covered in top to bottom in mold. Video above is everything covered in light yellow mold. Many users believe that this may have been the result of a very humid garage, or if something was left in the car while the owner was away. Does this mean that the interior is completely ruined? No. In order to remove the mold from Tesla's interior, all the owner would have to do would be run an ooze spray with the windows up. By doing so, the ozone spray would kill every living thing in the car. All that would need to be done would be to air it out, have it properly detailed, and it would be good as new. Only next time the owner of this car may want to consider drier garages to keep his car in. Look at this shit. Look. Oh, wait. What? Get big. The fuck? Oh, you were playing on my phone, you piece of shit. Anyway, look at this tiny little fucking video. Never mind. Can't zoom in. The whole thing is moldy. That's nuts, bro. That's nasty. All right, so over here, a 5 million year old baby woolly mammoth is being brought back to life. Their reintegration to the ecosystem could help stop the current climate catastrophe. Animal species from millions of years ago have been vital, etc., etc. Species, George Church, get away from the ads. Okay, cool, we're going. Due to its biological nature, woolly mammoth was only able to survive in very cold temperatures. Very similar case how the modern elephant is mainly able to survive in tropical habitats that are warm. Genes have been previously preserved bodies. But the best is considered to be Lyuba, a baby mammoth that had been found frozen in the Arctic of Siberia in 2007. Experts consider Lyuba to be the best preserved mammoth discovered to date. From radiocarbon dating, it's aged around 42,000 years. And just like many others of its kind, it's most probably died because of incompatible habitat. 42,000 years. This 5 million year old woolly mammoth is being brought back to life. Okay, you daft cunt. 42,000 years and 5 million? 5 million. I read that right. What a dumb bitch. Good morning, Dwayne Erickson. How you doing, Dwayne? What's shaking, bacon? Later, Laszlo, you're out. All right, peace, brother. It's good seeing you. I'll see you next time. Great show as always. Thank you very much. Yeah, and everyone here does rule. I agree. It's Jurassic Park all over again. They need to stop playing God. Depending on the species of mold, it doesn't matter if it's dead or not, could be extremely toxic. Yellow mold or not something to fuck with. Yeah, colored molds, any mold with color to it is bad news. Frozen is pretty cold. Never saw that movie. Bruh, you need to watch it. Oh, unless you mean Frozen, then whatever. It's alive! Alive! All right, so yeah, these guys want to bring this elephant back to life. Now, elephant species are in danger because for some reason right now is biodiversity. Over 50 million already raised for this experiment. Gene editing. So yeah, this is what they're trying to do. It would actually help if we could bring them back, reanimate them, etc. But yeah, like, what the fuck is wrong with the people writing these articles? What the fuck is wrong with these people? How stupid are you? Like, what? First the Zelda one, now this by Andrel Tapalanga. Fuck off, Andrel Tapalanga. Yes, I was talking about Frozen. All right. I haven't seen it either, bro. Honestly, I never saw Frozen. And I had a fucking cunt roommate that just kept singing it. He'd be all, let it go, let it go. And he'd like get all into it and shit. Fucking loser, that guy. Mad scientist time. It's not being brought back to life. It's being cloned in it's a different mammoth, same genetics. If it was a male, they could probably bring back the species from it. Males have X and Y chromosomes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, they're cloning it. Yeah, see, that's not bad. Cloning it. Here's the thing. Oh, we read an article on here not long ago about DNA and how doppelgangers from around the world who've never met have similar preferences, similar looks. They don't just have similar looks. They don't just look like each other. They have similar preferences. They have similar habits and tendencies and everything. They're very much alike. So very down to like a DNA level, it very much determines who we are and what we're like. So maybe that little elephant will have a different soul, but it'll have the same characteristics that it had before. Female members only have a double X chromosome. I think it is a male. Was it a woman? No, I'm pretty sure it was a male mammoth. It's about that's about it. XX. If they do bring it back, I hope the animal eats them. I ain't gonna lie, I'd pay good money to go to Plowtown on a clone of a velociraptor. A velociraptor? Why a velociraptor? I have a cloaca. Ay, ay, ay. Males produce male and female sperm, which you can use a single one to clone animals. If you're bringing animals back from extinction, males are more valuable. You can make male and female specimens. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Walking uterus is a woman. Ooh, I missed a spot right here. I need to hit that. Oh, great. Now I'm thinking about Bryan Adams' song. All right, y'all. I think it's about that time. It's about time. Y'all know what time it is.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious?
What?
You fucking cockfucker? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Sneezing.
Fucking filthy, dirty, fucking cockfucker.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's over. Unsubbing. Miserable pile of not so well kept secrets. Yeah, I got work to do. I gotta keep trying to figure out why the fuck my website, that section, custom section of my website doesn't work. I don't fucking know why. I rebuilt it from scratch. I'm annoyed. Very annoyed by it. And tomorrow I'm hanging out with Elihu. So I got to go to bed, y'all. I ain't got shit to do. Peace be upon you. Good night to my old man. Good night to you too. I know you're not talking to me, but I don't give a shit. Good night. Good night there, Eve. It's been a pleasure. I think that little racist Italian guy is funny, so I just let him talk. Huh? He was talking about black people when he said about the skin. That one got me. He was trying to that was him being politically correct. Huh? He should just go for it. He's being a pussy. I am not being a pussy. I am trying not to get kicked off YouTube, okay? I hate everyone, even you pale son of a bitch. Hey, that's not very kind, you slimy little Italian bastard. Slimy? What are you talking about? Are you one of those damn turtle shell people? I've never worn a damn turtle shell in my life, but if it's gonna get your panties in a twist, I'll do it. I knew you were a dirty shell bastard. How dare you? How dare you? I don't give a shit. I'm done listening to the little Italian guy. I'm going to call it a night. He can bitch all he wants. Give me a link in Twitter. Maybe I know what's up. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll send you a message. Are you accustomed to using WordPress? Later, Hitler March. See, somebody. Whoa! I am beloved by the fans, by the people. They love the racist Mario. They like me better than you old son of a bitch. You're just the new thing. Calm down, you little shit. What are you calling little? You are size-ophobic. Yeah. Yeah, sure, right. Just small people, why bother with them? Well, except tiny little Asian women. Yep, I am about that. Oh, yes, I agree. Tiny little Asian women is okay, yeah. Okay, we agree on something. Okay, yeah, we're good with that. There's some common ground. Let's move along. It's time to hang up the phone and we start talking about screwing dinosaurs. I love that old dude. Later all, it was fun. Good night, Laszlo. Kai grew old fast. Yes, we talked about that last time we talked. Okay. Old Kai is killing it. It's me, Moloch 156, a.k.a. Jitsi Lemons. Size-ophobic. He's got an accent. It can be hard to understand that little bastard. Later, Dwayne. My love to Rita, please. From young me and old me and probably racist Mario too. Good night, everybody. It's been fun. I'll see you Wednesday. Cheers.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's see what's out there. Engage.